Washington, USA, a Total Media Group station.
The following is a special sports presentation from the Total Media Sports Network and 105.7 Hank FM. WLGC, Greenup, Ashland, Ironton. WLGC 105.7 Hank FM and the Total Media Sports Network presents Boyd County Lions football. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's Boyd County Lions football matchup with a game breakdown, coaches interview, and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by
First National Bank,
Primary Plus Healthcare,
Members Choice Credit Union,
Clark's Pump and Shops,
Border Sporting Goods,
Ashland Community and Technical College,
Kentucky Farmers Bank,
Tri-State Ophthalmology,
Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson,
Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance,
and by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston.
Now, let's go to the stadium for tonight's game. Here's the voice of the Boyd County Lions, Greg Preston.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to Boyd County High School football on 105.7 FM WLGC. Tonight we are live in the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson broadcast booth from Paintsville, Kentucky, and Johnson Central High School as your Boyd County Lions take on the Johnson Central Golden Eagles in a Class 4A District 6 matchup. I'm Greg Preston, glad to have you along if you couldn't make the trip down US 23 tonight. Boyd County and head coach Evan Ferguson entered tonight's contest on a two-game winning streak after beating Fairview last Thursday evening 49-0 in the Lions' homecoming game. Blake Sexton rushed for 104 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Jace Manning threw a touchdown pass as the Lions rolled offensively. Defensively, Boyd County held Fairview to under 100 total yards of offense. The Lions' record is now 4-1 on the season. Johnson Central and head coach Jesse Peck defeated Pulaski County last Friday night 50-30 here in Paintsville. The Golden Eagles rushed for 534 yards in that game, and they are now 5-0 on the season. This is the 25th all-time meeting between these two schools, and Johnson Central leads the series 16-8, including the last 14. The Lions' last win was back in 2002. The Golden Eagles are 9-4 against Boyd County in games played here in Paintsville. Now joining me here in the Curtis Dodson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth is Pete Fraley. And Coach, tonight it's there's no secret, it's a tall task.
Absolutely, Greg. Anytime you come down here, you know that you're up against one of the better teams, not only in 4A but in the state of Kentucky. And they're just a machine. I mean, when you look out there and they're rushing for 372 yards a game, I mean, that's pretty good. They don't throw it much, but they keep you on their toes. If you start cheating up and putting too many people in the box, they'll throw one over your head.
And when they do throw it, they're going to throw it deep.
Absolutely. They're a seasoned football team, and probably one of the better football teams Johnson Central's had in the last few years, and that says a lot.
Oh, it does. When Jim Matney took over here in the early 2000s, since then they've just become a powerhouse in Kentucky high school football.
They have, and it's not just in Eastern Kentucky. No, it's throughout the state.
And, since Evan Ferguson's taken over at Boyd County, he's taken them to new heights as well.
Absolutely. Coach Ferguson's doing a great job, and each year we're building. And I was with him today, and we talked a little bit, and he said when you quit building, then something's wrong.
Yes.
There's always something that you can work on and get better at, and that's what we're trying to do here at Boyd, just try to get better each and every year, and hopefully here soon we'll be right up there mentioned alongside Johnson Central.
Absolutely, and he's got himself together a very good team this year. These guys play together, and that's a big reason for the 4-1 start.
Absolutely, and the one loss, you
still eats at him.
It does. Oh, trust me, it does. It does. But we're off to a good start. We just need to keep progressing and get better each week. That's the goal. As long as you're better tonight than we were last Thursday when we hit the field, it's a good day.
And tonight, a little bit bigger of a game than we've played all year. It's a district game and has playoff implications.
Absolutely. You want to finish 1 or 2 in your district, because if you don't, then you're looking at going to Northern Kentucky and playing at Covcath or Fort Thomas Islands, and that's a
tough first round game.
That's as tall a task as coming to Johnson Central tonight.
Yep. let's go ahead and step out and take our first break of the evening. And when we come back to Paintsville, we'll chat with Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free.
Hey, Greg, back down a little bit, will you?
Manufacturing and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Since 1932.
Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Back at Johnson Central High School, now joined by Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Coach, you know, your ball club comes in, won your last two, and really the last two games you played probably been the best two of the year.
Yeah, definitely good to come in on a winning streak and start district play at a, you know, we've had a pretty good non-district record at 4-1. You know, coming in hot, but at the same time, this is new season now at this point with Johnson Central, and it's no secret how talented this team is and how good they are and how hard they play. So it's definitely going to be a challenge tonight. We know we better bring it ourselves.
Yep, and you know, the good news about that is about Johnson Central tonight, at least last week with Fairview, you got to see somewhat of a look at a wishbone.
Yes, we did, and I'm glad we got to get some look at it, but we kind of had to make some adjustments from there. I think some stuff that we kind of was giving up a little bit on it, and we definitely know what Johnson Central, they definitely are the masters of that, and they're going to do, no disrespect to Fairview, they're going to do a lot better job than what we saw last week at, so we got to come ready to play, and hopefully we come out fast with it, and I think our kids, if we see that we can do it, you know, it's something I really hate that we do that a lot of times where we like to wait around and see what we can do, but if we can have some good things happen early for us, I think we'll be in for a ball game all night.
Yeah, and you know, you take a look at this Johnson Central club. Last week against a very good Pulaski County team, they was able to run the ball for over 500 yards.
Yeah, they dominated that game. Yeah. I think Pulaski actually, and then you can look at it other ways. Pulaski they never quit, figured out some things at the end of the game that kind of helped them going forward, but you know, they kind of spread it out a little bit more on them, and we just have to make sure we can protect our passer, you know, and Johnson Center's going to do what they do, and they're going to run the football at us for 4 quarters, and you know, we can't be, I don't want to get in a, you know, that type of a high scoring affair, but at the same time we got to make sure our offense has to be just as important as our defense tonight. We have to make sure we stay locked in offensively and know that if we keep scoring, we put pressure on them too. Just like they put pressure on us and how well they are on offense. we have to put pressure back. And I think if we do that, that gives our kids a lot of confidence going forward, and it puts them in the pressure. They might make a mistake. At least we hope that would happen.
Obviously you got a quarterback, Jace Manning, that's good at throwing the football, but it's going to be very important tonight, too, to be able to run the football.
Yeah, I think if we get in an opportunity, such a scenario where we're just dropping back and they're able to pin their ears back and send it after the quarterback, that's hard on any offensive line. I don't care if they're on their NFL caliber or what. It's hard to sit there and just know they're going to come and send the house on you, and you got to hang on to the ball for 3 seconds because we got to get it out quick. But they do a good job of kind of staying shelled up on their man enough to where that you can't just take and throw go routes and fades on them. They kind of do a decent enough job to where they want to make you have to pick them apart and beat them down the field. So our quick game has to be really important on the passing game and our run game. If we can stay committed to the run, I think sometimes even myself, I probably kind of wanted to get too much of just throwing it on them, but we have to make sure the run stays balanced tonight and continue. And we've done a pretty good job last couple games to run the football. So hopefully that continues tonight.
And on a perimeter, you're probably going to see Johnson Central play a lot of man. Yeah,
I mean, they actually went to zone the last little bit against Pulaski. The first time I've seen them go to zone, and anytime I've ever watched them on film, and but they are man 99.9% of the time, and they commit to it. They play really hard and physical, and we want to make sure that we as receivers compete for the football, and we can't. They're going to play hard and. If you watch it on Sundays, there'll be some holds there. But, this is high school football, and I like that they let it be physical, but we got to make sure we fight through the football and go get the job done because we can't make excuses. We got to go get the job done as far as, the ball's got to be on time, our routes got to be on time, and we got to do things in a way that allows us to get the ball fast and be able to stay in rhythm.
And they've got a lot of guys, especially skilled guys that go both ways.
Yeah, they really. That's something that we do as well. But we're probably going to go a little bit bigger tonight on the defensive front, and maybe give our guys some breaks a little bit on the back end a little bit more. And we're getting, Butler being back this week is one of our receivers and guys that can play in the backfield. Him and Connor, Cam, CJ. Those are the guys that need to have a big night. Everybody's going to have their eyes on Caleb Kelly. Yeah. He's had a great year so far, and so has Cam. But Caleb demands a lot of attention wherever he's on the field, and he's got to make sure to make his plays and get his. But we have to have everybody else making sure they're running their routes well. And Thomas Crawford makes some plays for us, and Ian. We got to have all of our guys outside, really make their guys wear them down on covering us. And I think as much as you say run the football wears the team out. If we can keep running our routes at full speed and make them have to actually cover us and cover us for the width of the field, the whole field, every play, that wears on anybody. And,
you just mentioned a bunch of guys' names right there, and that's good to hear because we're building some depth.
We are, and, I mentioned a lot of guys. Everybody's going to try to play tonight. We got some guys, obviously a little banged up, just like it's natural this point of the year. So we hope everybody can, stay out for the whole game, and we want to make sure and pray everybody stays healthy always. But if we can keep rotating more guys in, we're starting to gain a little bit more confidence in our people. At least I am in playing them. So I think the more confidence I gain in playing some guys, the fresher it keeps us and the better opportunity it has for us to make it, a good game for 4 quarters, but also it kind of helped us on making a run deeper in the playoffs and deeper in the season because the more guys are playing, the better off you're going to be.
And if you can hold Johnson Central off a little bit, got a shot at some stuff downfield with that man coverage.
Yes, we do. And I think we have guys that can win those battles. I'm sure Johnson Central will be ready to go compete, and they'll compete to go win those battles as well. But, it's just something we do. We kind of take pride in, and usually is our pass game, and we do a good job with it. And, I'm hoping that the weather holds off. And, we've had a rainy week of practice, and that kind of always makes me nervous because usually you're making sure you're keyed in. Last year we had a perfect dry weather week of practice for 4 days, and I thought we was really crisp and played in a monsoon. Well, this week has almost been the opposite. We're going to play in pretty decent weather, it looks like, but we've been practicing in the monsoon the last 2 days. So I guess it doesn't. This is the rainy week of the year, but we'll hopefully come out ready to play, and we got to make sure we can get the attack downfield, but also got to, as we said before, give our guys some. Let our linemen be able to have opportunities to just go block down and run block and have some fun.
Defensively, assignment football.
Yeah, they're going to run their double dive option. They're going to run, but they do a lot of jet and sweep. I think their backs, Perry and Music, with 2 Music boys back there, but they run really hard. Everybody does, but I think those guys really do well about getting on the edge and going and playing. They make you still have to gain tackle out there because one-on-one they do a great job of making the first guy miss or even breaking that first tackle, and they fall forward so well too. Yes. So we want to try to make sure we keep them boxed in as much as we can, and we want to limit those big plays. As much as they are a run-first team, they're a big play team, and they can go 80 yards in an instant. So we got to make sure that we play assignment football, and it's going to be a lot of pressures on our secondary this week on tackling that. But it really all starts up front with our D-line. Our D-line's got to stop that, and our linebackers got to fill and hit the hole where they're supposed to and trust their keys. I think we've done a pretty good job this week coaching that up as far as our defensive guys doing a good job coaching that up, and I hope we see that execution tonight.
And you mentioned run first. They've only thrown the ball 10 times all year, but they pick their spots to take their shots.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're probably. We'll see some passes tonight. That's they'll definitely throw it when they throw it. We got to make sure that we're the best defense is still pass rush, and if we can make sure we're getting guys that are committed to stopping the run, hopefully they can react and see it's a pass and get on the quarterback too. That quarterback does a great job of his fakes, and sometimes it gets messy back there, tripping different guys just flying around. A lot of teams try to cut him, and they're trying to fight and do different things. So he does a good job getting the ball where it needs to be. So he's a good quarterback at hiding it, and we got to make sure we're not just trying to run, tackle, ball carrier, and he's dropping back to pass. So if we can get on him and get some pressure, it'll take those passing opportunities and really take a lot of pressure off our guys who are selling out from the back end and stop the run as well.
And, of course, it's a very important game that has playoff implications.
Yeah, I mean, you can say they all do now with RPI, and they do, but, I mean, in all reality now, it's really important because this is where it's going to dictate what your first 2 rounds are going to look like.
Yes.
And, I mean, Johnson Central, they're 5-0, one of the top teams in the state, regardless of class, and definitely one of the top teams in 4A. So if we get this win, it really kind of establishes somebody who's more of a contender instead of a pretender. We kind of want to see where we're at tonight, and I think we can be a contender by the end of it. And we want to make sure we go out there and compete like that for 4 quarters tonight, and we'll hopefully become a contender by the end of it all.
Key to the Lions' victory.
Simply, we got to stop the run. It's so simple too. We can't have stupid penalties of just false start. We can't give them 5 free yards of false start or on offside. We can't jump off sides. And when you're going hard, I think some of your emotion kind of takes over your discipline, and we can't let that happen. Right. And so that's going to be huge for us this week. We got to make sure that we do a good job of, we want to make sure we're getting the ball outside when we need to. We got to be able to run the football somewhat. I'd say we just got to stop the run, but we know they're going to run it. We can't say we're going to stop the run, but we got to contain the run this week. And we got to limit the big plays they have, and hopefully those are long drives if they ever happen to make the touchdown instead of it just being 2-3 plays and a score like it was last year. So we got to do a better job of containing their run. We got to make sure we limit what we do, and it's turnovers. In a game like this, I think we have the opportunity to go score as well, and we got to make sure we can go score and put pressure on their defense and pressure on their offense to keep scoring, and that's where turnovers come into play. If we're continuing to score and they miss a possession by a turnover or we do, then it really starts to add pressure to that team. It can be either way. So the team with the least amount of turnovers and stops the penalties, I think has a better opportunity. It's going to have to come out with a win tonight.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight. We'll talk to you again after the ballgame.
Thank you. Go Lions.
That's Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. When we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. You're listening to Boyd County High School football on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Since 1932.
Voice Credit Union, member NCUA.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And a great job here at Johnson Central High School. We kind of timed that one up a little bit wrong there, Coach. With we thought it was just the national anthem, but sounded good.
Yep.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dodson. Both teams in the locker room right now, and so while we have a chance for this, we'll go ahead and take a look at tonight's officials, which is sponsored by Tri-State Ophthalmology. For all your eye care needs, see Tri-State Ophthalmology, 2841 Lexington Avenue in Ashland, providing complete eye care with compassion. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. And we got us a really good crew here tonight. The referee tonight is P.D. Harris. The umpire is Charlie Wilcoxon. The head linesman is Jeff Adkins. The line judge is Paul Buckley. And the back judge is Dave Anderson. And we'll go ahead while we have a chance right here, too. As soon as I pull it up, tonight's weather forecast is being brought to you by Air Supreme. For supreme service you can count on, visit airsupreme.com. Right now, 74 degrees. It feels like 74. And the sun has just went down. The low tonight is going to get down around 62 degrees. And so a beautiful, beautiful night for football. And tonight's football, Boyd County football game is being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. And by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston, serving all the residents of Boyd County with offices in Callinsburg, Cannonsburg, and Ashland. The officials are out. We're waiting on both teams to come out to have the coin flip and see who's going to get the football first. And Coach, if we win the coin flip, we know what we're doing.
We're taking the ball.
We're taking the ball. So I don't know how Johnson Central, I know in the past they have deferred, but we'll have to see. Like last week against Fairview, Fairview won it. They took the football. I don't know if it was some kind of psychological warfare going on right there or what, but we'll see what Johnson Central does if they win that toss. And it's Boyd County's captains making their way out to the field right now, as is Johnson Central's. And they'll get both groups together here momentarily, and they'll flip the coin, and we'll see who gets the football. But, it's a beautiful, beautiful night for football. and sun's already down, so you can tell it's getting in the fall.
Absolutely. Days are getting shorter, and you have to go back and reiterate what you were talking about, who wins the toss and defers. And, one thing I've learned is football coaches are, they have these little little superstitions. If I win the toss, I'm going to defer and try to get the 2-for-1 there at the end of the half and start the first or third quarter.
Yep. So we'll see what happens here. And let's see the captains for Boyd County tonight: Ian Branham, Taryn Tackett, Jaden Harris, and Caleb Kelly. I'll tell you what, Caleb Kelly has stepped up and become a real leader of this team.
He has. He leads by example too, Greg. He's not afraid to go out there and lay a hit on you. And next time down the field on offense, he'll go right across the middle and take a hit.
Yep, and it'll be interesting to see if Johnson Central punts tonight, if they're going to punt to the kid.
Yeah, last week, the last 2 weeks, I don't think anybody's.
Last 5 weeks, he's done well.
Yes.
But both teams' captains out at midfield now, getting ready for the coin toss here. And we'll take a look at the starting lineups when we get a chance to, as soon as we know what's going on. And, we've mentioned it earlier on in the pregame. It's not a secret. Johnson Central, just a powerhouse football program. And, if you take a look 2 years ago in the playoffs down here, the Lions led at the half 14-7, had a chance, threw some interceptions in the second half, ended up a 28-14 ball game.
Well, it looks like Johnson Central won the toss, and they're going to receive.
So they like their offense as well.
Yeah. If I'm getting 372 yards a game on the ground, I'd want the football too.
I get that too. Let's take a look at Boyd County defensively. Up front, your defensive ends will be Cade Thopeson and Taryn Tackett. Your nose guard tonight, Cam Barrett. Your linebackers, you've got Brody Castle, Caden Thompson, Blake Sexton, Caleb Brimmer, and Ian Branham. And then your safety is Caleb Kelly. And your cornerbacks, Caden Nottingham and James McDaniel. So Boyd County going with a little bit different look tonight, going a little bit bigger up front. And, may even see a lot of five-man front here tonight against this rushing attack of Johnson Central. And, Johnson Central offensively, let's take a look at what they look like here as soon as I can pull it up. They gave me a copy of it. I've got it on my phone here. It's just
look like they've got two running backs averaging over 100 yards.
Yep.
Perry's averaging 148, and Music is averaging 102. And then didn't you tell me that their stud running back, senior running back, this will be his first game back?
He's back as well. That being Logan Morrow. He had a good game against us last year. It had been Colin Cantrell starting at that other back for Johnson Central. Your quarterback tonight, again, is Austin Sloan for the Eagles. Out wide, you've got Gabe Conley. Left tackle, Jake Horn. Left guard is Dylan Peck. Starting at center, Trey Davis for the Golden Eagles. Right guard, you have Colton Flesher. Right tackle, Isaac Adkins. So then at the tight end, you're going to have Carter Hunt. So that's a look at Johnson Central offensively as they will take the ball first here. Both teams head out to the field here. I thought we was going to need us an extra break, but we're under 2 minutes until we get this thing started. So we'll just go ahead and keep it right here. And we'll go ahead and get our stuff ready here. And Boyd County will kick it off. It'll be, I'm assuming, Connor Davis as usual.
And Connor just played a soccer game last night, so hopefully he's got a little leg left.
And a fireworks show going on here. Not quite like out in Cannonsburg, but a good one.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell you what, the guys out in Cannonsburg with that do a great, great job. They really do. Johnson Central sends their troops out onto the field. Boyd County still huddled up across the far sideline. Here in the first half of play, Johnson Central will move right to left as we view it here from the Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Boyd County attorney. And Boyd County tonight in their visiting road white jerseys, red pants, red helmet. Johnson Central and their home uniforms all black. You got the black helmets, black jerseys, and black pants. So you've got Kelsey back deep to receive for Johnson Central, along with, I can't see over there quite yet, number 2, you got Howard and Braxton Perry. So here we go. Deep man standing back at the 2-point conversion line at the 3-yard line for Johnson Central. Connor Davis set to kick it off here for the Lions. And we're about ready to play football from Paintsville.
Get on your feet.
Beautiful, beautiful stadium here in Paintsville at Johnson Central High School. The Lions faked the onside kick as they were all huddled up there, went to the ball. Now they're going to back it up and kick it away. Connor Davis, the right footer. And here we go. It's a high kick. It's going to be taken at the goal line. Out across the 20 and brought down.
Caleb Rimmer.
Yep, is Braxton Perry, 21 yards on the return. I tell you what, I didn't know if they was going to let him bring it out or not because his foot was actually on the goal line.
Yes, it was. Nice kick by Connor Davis. And I tell you, Caleb Rimmer went down the field and just destroyed a blocker and threw him out of the way and grabbed the guy.
And there he is at defensive end here tonight, too.
Yeah, I'm excited for Caleb Rimmer here.
So Johnson Central is going to start out in that wing T. Step under center, 2 wide, 1 to each side. Here we go with motion from left to right. Gabe Conley, handoff, first man through, out across the 35, 40, and brought down is Music. Logan Music with a gain of 21 yards on first down. It gives Johnson Central another first down here at their own 42-yard line.
They just do a really good job, Greg, of opening holes, and then their running back, he hits that hole hard.
Well, they are so big and strong up front, too. They do a good job finding their holes. They're going to go back to that wing T again. Sloan will step under center. Wingback set up to the right. He'll run in motion again. Conley will. It's a toss out across the 45 to about the 47, maybe the 48-yard line is Gabe Conley. Good pickup of about 5 on first down there. They're going to give him the 47, so a pickup of 5, second down and 5. Just shy of midfield at the Johnson Central 47-yard line. This time the ball will be over shaded at about the left hash mark is where Johnson Central will put this ball in play. 10:51 left to go here in the opening quarter. Johnson Central on their first drive. Now they're in the wishbone. Handoff to the fullback Morrow across midfield to the 45, down to the Boyd County 44-yard line, and that'll move the chains for Johnson Central. Morrow's been injured his first game here this year, and a nice pickup for that kid on first down.
Brought down there by Brody Castle and Caleb Kelly.
So into Boyd County territory now is Johnson Central. The ball still shaded over near that left hash mark. 1st and 10 at the Boyd County 44. 2 wide, 1 to each side out of that wing T again. Conley, the wing back set up to left, goes in motion, play action fake. Sloan goes to his right, and he fumbles the football. Boyd County's got it. Yep. In Boyd County territory, Sloan rolled out to his right, had the ball with one hand, and it was knocked out of his hand. Ian Branham jumped on it at the Johnson Central 44-yard line. And, you know, Coach Ferg and you and I talked about this on the trip down here. You know, if you can force some turnovers, you give yourself a pretty good chance.
Well,
you got to capitalize, too.
You do, but I was going to allude, they don't throw the ball very much, and he rolled out there, and you could tell that was not something he was real comfortable with.
So Boyd County will go on their first offensive series. Manning takes the snap out of the shotgun. Has a man, Cam May, wide open with a pickup of 8 or 9 over on the far sideline as he gets out of bounds. Will give him a pickup of down to the 35-yard line to pick up a 9. So it's second down and 1 now for Boyd County. They'll work from the left hash mark. So the left side of the field for Boyd County will be the short side. 2 out wide to the right, 2 out wide to the left. 1 back set up to the left side of Jace Manning out of that shotgun. Play action. Manning drops back, looks. He's under pressure, rolls to his right, has to tuck it and run, and he's going to be called. Going to be caught short of the first down, so it's going to be third down and 1. Looks like they're going to give him the line of scrimmage there, back to the 35. And obviously, right here, you're in 2-down territory. Third down and 1 now for the Lions. Ball out in the middle of the field now. Ian Branham will set up tight end to the right side. Caleb Kelly will go slide over to the left. Cam May out wide to the left. You got James McDaniels to the left side now of Manning out of the shotgun. Manning takes the snap, hands off to McDaniels. He has a little bit of room, 4 yards on the pickup before he's brought down at the 31, and that'll keep the drive alive for Boyd County.
James McDaniels on carry.
Pickup of 4 for James McDaniels.
Tackle made by Johnson Central's number 9, Rylan Kelsey.
First and 10, 9 minutes left to go now in the first quarter. Boyd County on their first offensive series. McDaniels is going to stay in the lineup back there in the backfield with Manning. Caden Butler is going to run that H-back slot to the right. You got Ian Branham at the tight end at the right. Twins to the left. They're going to take a shot down the field.
He's got him.
Tries to hit Kelly and just overthrows him. Kelly had him beat. Manning just overthrew him about a step or two, but it was open.
It was. Nice route run there. Just Jace overthrew him a little bit. He threw that ball 40 yards.
Yep, he did. And you know, Kelly there at the end made some separation from his man, and Johnson Central playing a lot of man here on the perimeter. So
yep.
You may see some of that open as the night goes along. Thomas Crawford out wide to the right side. In the slot to the right is C.J. Smith, 2 out wide to the left. Manning again out of the shotgun, and we've got an offsides against Johnson Central before the snap. It's going to bring up a second down and 5 now for Boyd County on some free yardage.
We'll take all that free yardage we can get.
Absolutely. They're going to send a new formation out now. C.J. Smith will go over to the sideline. Crawford stays out wide to the right. Well, now the officials are huddled up. And let's make sure that's what the call is. And they're going to call it on Boyd County. Okay. So it's going to bring up a second down and 15. I seen Johnson Central come across the line of scrimmage into the neutral zone. I didn't see our guy jump. Not saying that he didn't, but I didn't see him. So that backs it up now to the 36-yard line, so it's second and 15 instead of second and 5. Ball on the right hash mark. Butler out to the slot left side. May out wide to the left. Crawford out wide to the right. And Kelly in the slot to the right. McDaniels to the right side of Manning out of the shotgun under a heavy rush here. Rolls to his left, looks, throws, and it's incomplete. That brings up a third down and long now for Boyd County.
That's a tough pass. You're rolling to your left and trying to throw back across your body. He had Caleb Kelly there just a little high.
Yep, and you know, the thing about it is right now they're getting on Jace pretty quickly. He's not got a chance to be in the pocket. So if you can hold those guys off just a little bit longer, you give yourself a chance. Because Kelly's been open the last 2 plays.
Absolutely.
McDaniels will line up in the backfield alongside the quarterback, Jace Manning. 3 out wide to the left now, the open side of the field for Boyd County. 1 out wide to the right. You've got May, Butler, and Kelly from outside to in over on that far side. Now Kelly will come in motion, hook motion. He'll come back around Manning. Manning drops back. Little swing pass to Kelly. It's incomplete. And that'll bring up a fourth down now and 15 for Boyd County. Let's see if the Lions keep their offense on the field or they'll send Caden Butler in to punt the football away. We'll wait and see. 4th and 15. 8:32 left to go now here in the first quarter. Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field here. McDaniel stays in that backfield. Kelly at the slot to the right. Crawford out wide right. Connor Davis now slot to the left. Ken May out wide to the left. That's the open side. McDaniels to the left side, and Manning out of the shotgun. Manning looks it over. Now Connor Davis goes in that in motion. And here they come after Manning. He has to try to step up in the pocket. Takes a shot down the field. It's going to come up short and intercepted. Nope, incomplete at the 5-yard line. Johnson Central had it, but it was he ended up dropping it. That was Morris at the 5-yard line. And if you're Johnson Central, that's probably a good thing you dropped the ball right there. You get better yardage out here on the incomplete pass.
Yeah, probably a 30-yard difference there, because Caleb Kelly was right behind him and was ready to tackle him.
Yep. So Johnson Central gets it back for their second possession. 8:24 left to go. They'll go back to that wishbone. Sloan steps under center, takes the snap. First man through. Morrow gets the football. Line of scrimmage was a 31. He gets it out to make that the 36 out to the 45. So a pickup of 9 on first down for Johnson Central.
Yeah, it's not good. Caleb Kelly's making all of our tackles there.
It's not.
He's the last line of defense there.
And here come the Golden Eagles again. They'll go overloaded to that right side and out of that wishbone. Handoff this time again to Morrow, straight up the gut across midfield into Boyd County territory down to about the 47-yard line of the Johnson Central first down.
Game's good enough for a first down, Johnson Central.
You know, you pick up about 15, 16 yards on 2 carries. Let's see if they go back to it.
Let's keep those chains rolling.
7:40 left to go now. Here in the first quarter, no score. Boyd County and Johnson Central. They'll go to the double wing this time. Sloan steps under center. Hands off to the fullback. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line. Colin Cantrell in for Morrow that time. Cantrell had been playing a lot at the fullback position with Morrow out. Pick up a 7 right there for Cantrell. Second down and 3 now for the Golden Eagles.
Brody Kessel for the Lions.
Ball over on the left hash mark. They'll go back to that wishbone again. 2 tight ends here for the Golden Eagles. Sloan takes it, second man through, and brought down to the 35-yard line.
Number 22
is Braxton Perry.
4 yards on the play. Game's good enough for a first
And
down,
let's see if they're going to move the chains here. They are. So they're going to give him the 41 or make that the 36-yard line. And Johnson Central will get a new set of downs. Back to that same wishbone formation, 2 tight ends again. Sloan under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Cantrell, first man through, gets it down near the 30-yard line. He's going to be short of it. It's going to bring up a second down now for Johnson Central. After that early pass attempt, now Johnson Central just saying we're going to keep it on the ground.
I will be thoroughly shocked if we see another pass attempt tonight.
It wouldn't be a surprise at all. They're going to spot the ball now at the 34-yard line. So he must have gone, his knee must have touched a little bit quicker than we thought. Cantrell again at that fullback slot, deep motion here, and they give the sweep to Music,
nice
and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage there.
Ian Branham in there
and
with
we
a
got
nice
a late
hit.
flag. I think that's going to be, is that going to be an unsportsmanlike?
I think it is on Johnson Central there. Got tangled up with Blake Sexton.
Sexton, a great job of running him down there from behind. After the play, personal foul. Offense on the running back who got tackled being paired, or make that Logan Music. That's going to bring up a third down and long situation here now for Johnson Central as they back it up to the 49-yard line. So they're at the Boyd County 49-yard line. Third down and long here. Central needs to get down to about the 26-yard line, it looks like, so about 23 to go, 3rd and 23. Ball over on that right hash mark. They'll go back to that wishbone. Sloan under center. Gives it to the third man through. Little counter there and still on his feet before he's brought down inside the 45-yard line. It's Braxton Perry.
Number 28, Logan Music on the
And that's going to bring up a 4th down and long now for Johnson Central. The ball at the Boyd County 43-yard line. Central's going to send their punt unit onto the field here. Kelly will go back deep to receive for the Lions. To punt it away will be Austin Sloan, so you got to be careful here. He's their quarterback. Kelly back inside the 10-yard line now. Now he steps up to the 10-yard line. That's where he'll be to receive the punt here. Sloan takes the snap. It's a good one. He gets the kickoff. It's a low-line drive kick. Takes one bounce. Kelly's going to let it bounce inside the 5, and Johnson Central is going to down it at the 1. Tell you what, it took a Johnson Central bounce. Kelly thought it was going to go into the end zone, and Johnson Central caught it at the 1 and downed it.
I guess it's a little different, high school and professional. I mean, if the defender touches the end zone or the end line, it's considered in, but he had both feet in, but the ball never did get in there.
And we saw that on the return at the beginning of the game, too.
Yep.
So Boyd County will take over 99 yards from their own end zone.
Yeah, if we can score here, we can say we earned it.
Yep, no question there. Kelly will go out wide to the right side. May goes out wide to the left. McDaniel's in the backfield. Boyd County's still going to work out of that shotgun. And Manning's about 4 yards deep in the end zone. Drops back, looks, throws it down the right sideline. Kelly has it. He almost had it, but good coverage right there by Morris. They were hand fighting. Morris was able to knock it down out around the 35-yard line. That ball got up, hung, and just died.
Yep. Had a little too much air under it there and a little underthrown.
2nd down and 10 now for the Lions. At the Johnson Central, or at their own, I should say, 1-yard line. 2 out wide to the left side, 1 out wide to, nope, let's see. Nobody's going out wide to the right, but the H-back Butler is going to line up there. Manning out of the shotgun. Play action. Throws a little slant play across the middle.
C.J. Smith.
C.J. Smith with the catch shy of the 10-yard line. Looks like about the 8. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down now for Boyd County.
This is senior Dalton Matney. It's 3rd down. Let's get that stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They're going to call it a 3rd down and 5 over the intercom system, but the clock says 3rd and 4. I think that's more correct. 2-by-2 set now for Boyd County. Manning out of the shotgun, takes it, looks, throws to Cam May over on the far sideline, and Boyd County has 1st down. Those quick hitters are there in that man coverage.
Yes, they are. 7-yard gain there for Cam.
Boyd County doing a good job after starting out on the 1-yard line here, just getting it out to where it's at about the 15, it looks like. They'll work it from the left hash mark. Kelly comes way out wide here to the right on the outside of the numbers. May wide to the left. Out of the shotgun, Manning hands it off to McDaniels. He is going to be brought down about the 18, 19-yard line, depending on where forward progress has him. 2nd down now for Boyd County.
For the Lions on the carry, James.
They're going to give him the 19, so a pickup of about 4. It brings up 2nd down and 6. Ball shaded out now more to the middle of the field as we're down under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. No score here in this Class 4A District 6 matchup between Boyd County and Johnson Central. The Lions send 2 out wide to the left side. Manning out of the shotgun. Play action now. Throws it to May at about the 25-yard. They're going to give him the 26, and that'll move the chains. So another Boyd County 1st down and another quick hitter.
The thing I like about this, Greg, is the clock continues to run.
Clock continues to run here. Down to 2.5 left to go now in the quarter. 1st down and 10, Boyd County. from their own 27-yard line. Ball over on the left hash mark now. Ian Branham, the tight end, lines up to the right side. H-back Caden Butler to the right side. 2 out wide to the left. McDaniels, the lone back in the backfield, to the left. Takes the handoff, and he's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage and brought down. 2nd down and long now for Boyd County.
No gain on the play.
Neither team in any hurry to get out of a huddle, are they?
No.
Number 22, Braxton Perry on the tackle.
Boyd County actually not huddling up, but taking their time.
Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Kelly goes out wide to the right. Slot to the right is Ian Branham. May out on his to his lonesome to the left. Ball in the middle of the field now at the Boyd County 26-yard line. Little screen pass to Kelly, gets it out to the 31, and he's brought down.
To number 2, Caleb Kelly.
3rd down and long now for Boyd County. They need to get to the 37-yard line. They're going to spot this at the 31, so it's a 3rd down and 6 now for Boyd County. Going to be down around a minute or under a minute when Boyd County snaps it here on 3rd down here in the first quarter. Kelly goes slot to the left side now. May out wide to the left. Blake Sexton checks in the backfield to go to the left side of Jace Manning out of the shotgun. Branham, the tight end, set up to the right. Manning drops back under a heavy rush, and here they come, and they get to him. He's back inside the 25. Boyd County can still let the clock run out here for the quarter.
Yep.
But it's going to be 4th down and long now for Boyd County, something you didn't want. Ball looks like it's at about the 28-yard line. And my guess is Ferguson's just going to let this clock run out.
It is 4th down.
Game clock down to 13. Boyd County starts walking to their sideline. Johnson Central now will walk to their sideline. 4th down and long for Boyd County when we come back. Nothing at the end of 1. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Ready to start the second quarter, and welcome back to the Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. Curtis working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dodson. Boyd County will punt it away on a 4th down and 15 here. Butler takes the snap. Nice kick. It's going to take a Johnson Central bounce, though. Thomas Crawford will have to kill it on the 48, 49-yard line on the Johnson Central 49s where they're going to spot it. So 1st down and 10 now for the Golden Eagles. They'll work from that left hash mark now.
1st down and 10.
Both teams back out on the field here. Johnson Central up to the line of scrimmage, so go out of that wishbone again. Sloan steps under center. 2nd man through. Out across midfield, 45. Brought down to Boyd County 40 is Logan Music. Pickup of 11 on the carry and a 1st down for Johnson Central.
Tackle made by Boyd County, number 57, Taryn Tackett.
Be nice to withstand the storm again here.
Absolutely. We just got to do something on the offensive end. We had the ball rolling there, and then we get sacked. We let him get it on Jace too quickly there in the backfield before he could get a throw off.
First down and 10 now, Johnson Central at the Boyd County 40-yard line over on the left hash mark. They'll go to the double wing T now, so wing back to each side. Morrow, the fullback, gets the handoff. He'll take it inside the 35 before he's brought down. Second down and short now for Johnson Central.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
They'll mark it at the 34, a pickup of 6. And second down and 4. Tell you what, Morrow, he's a load.
Well, and he's a step off the line of scrimmage, so it's not like he's getting a run and go at it. He's just a bulldog.
And he's got that low leverage.
Yep.
Down in that three-point stance at that fullback slot. Yeah, you're right. He's about 1 yard behind the quarterback here. Out of the wing T this time. Handoff again to Morrow, and he'll get it down near the 25. It's a pickup of a first down for Johnson Central. They're going to give him the 26, the Boyd County 26-yard line. Morrow will come out now. Cantrell in for Johnson Central. And I'll tell you what, Austin Sloan's going to get his workout running back and forth from the sideline.
Yep.
He's a basketball kid, so I'd say that's probably part of the deal for Tommy McKenzie for him to get some conditioning in.
Absolutely. He'll be in good shape by the time basketball season rolls around.
Handoff and brought down is Bryson Music, his first carry of the night.
Number 16, Bryson Music on the carry.
Get him down to the 20-yard line, so a pickup of about 6. So it brings up a second down at about 4 now.
Number 33 for the Lions.
For Johnson Central at the Boyd County 20-yard line. They're working from that left hash mark over there. Back to that wishbone again. Sloan under center, takes the snap, hands it off, and Perry stops shy of the 15, so he's going to be short of the first down. They're going to
Taryn Tackett in on that tackle, him and number 74, Cade Thompson.
Gave him a pretty good spot. They're giving him the 16, and that's going to be enough for a Johnson Central first down. 9 minutes left to go in the first half, no score. Glad you could join us. Greg Preston, Pete Fraley, Ian Wilburn here with us as well. That double wing again for Johnson Central. Handoff to the fullback, Cantrell. He's hit. And I'll tell you what, he did a good job of falling forward right there because he's hitting the backfield, and he's going to get about 2 yards out of that.
Yeah. Caleb Bremer made the initial hit.
We'll give him 3 on it. Instead, it's going to bring up a second down and 7. 8:25 left to go now in the half. Johnson Central with the football at the Boyd County 14-yard line. Staying over on that left hash mark, the left side of the field is where Johnson Central is doing all their damage. But, you know, once they get up one place, a lot of their stuff's going up the middle anyway. Back to that wing T. Little misdirection, counter play, and Music gets it inside the 5, and it's brought down by Brody Castle. It's going to be first down and goal now for Johnson Central. A little misdirection right there.
They just lull you to sleep, handing it off to the fullback there, and then faked it to the halfback, and then pitched it right out there.
And that's the first time we've seen that play tonight. First and goal from the 3-yard line now for the Golden Eagles. They'll line up again in that wishbone formation. Cantrell will be the fullback. They're going to give it to him straight ahead. I don't see any hands going up. Okay, second down and goal now for Johnson Central.
Gain of 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be at the 1-yard line, second and goal.
76 for the Lions, Cam Barrett.
I'd say there's a pretty good chance fullback's going to get it again. What do you say? 1 yard out.
Absolutely.
They're going to go out of that double wing here. Sloan hands it off to Cantrell. This time he does get it in from that fullback slot. Puts Johnson Central on top here. 6:58 left to go in the half. 6-0.
Number 7, Colin Cantrell.
Cantrell with a 1 yard run puts Johnson Central on the board. And they'll try the point after with sophomore Mason Bentley.
Greg, he's 9 for 17 for 52.9%.
Number 9, Mason Bentley on for the
Going to be the soccer-style kicker here.
Yep, Dalton Matney, the son of the late Jim Matney, is the holder here. Good snap, holds down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0, 6:58 left to go in the first half. Johnson Central on top. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And Bentley kicks it off. McDaniels with it out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. As he's brought down, that's where Boyd County will set up shop here with 6:52 left to go before halftime. And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dotson. The Lions will start working from that right hash mark. Manning again go out of the shotgun. Set up to his left side will be Sexton. 2 out wide to the left, 2 out wide to the right. Manning takes the snap. Little quick hitter. Has his man May over on the far side of the field out across the 25, maybe to the 26.
I think that was Thomas Crawford.
Yep, it was Crawford. They're going to give him the 27, so a pickup of about maybe 5 there. Brings up a second 5. May will be here to the near side out wide. Crawford to the far side out wide. Kelly will be to the slot to the right side.
I like that little quick hitter there.
Yep. Now Butler goes in motion from his H-back spot. Manning hits Crawford again. This time he gets the first down out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Move the chains for Boyd County here. Out to the 34 is where they're going to spot it. Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. And also brought to you in part by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnson, serving all the residents of Boyd County with offices in Callinsburg, Cannonsburg, and Ashland. 2-by-2 set now for Boyd County. First and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Manning takes the snap. Hands it off, and not a whole lot there. Maybe a loss on the play. Tell you what, they met Sexton pretty quickly on that. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to give him a loss of 1. I was going to say the line of scrimmage was probably pretty generous.
I'm hoping we're setting them up over there with that quick pass.
Yep.
On the end that maybe we can get him out there and then let him take off.
2-by-2 set again. Manning, quick hitter. It's complete out across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
to number 7.
And that
Miles Bennett.
is Crawford
Tackled
again.
by Johnson Central, number 0, J.D. Morris. Brings up
Third down and long now for Boyd County. Third down and 8 from the right hash mark. You know, you'd like to keep up here score for score.
Absolutely, and it's just that it's so demoralizing because they just eat up clock and they run it right up the gut every time.
Yep, they do. I said the 38, it's going to be at the 36. Third and long for the Lions. Third down and 8, maybe 7 here. Trips to the right. Kelly will go in motion out of it. Out of the shotgun, Manning faces a rush, has to roll to his left, looks, tucks it and runs. He's out across the 40, 45, midfield, cuts it to the left, 45, 40, 30, and brought out of bounds. Big play with his legs right there by Jace Manning for Boyd County. Gets into Johnson Central territory inside the 30-yard line. Looks like to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And I'll tell you what, and we got a flag on the play too. And it's going to go against Johnson Central. I think it's a late hit once he was out of bounds.
They got him late there, and I don't think it was malicious, but it still was late.
It was. And that gets the ball down to the 19-yard line for Boyd County. And, you know, that's one of the things about man coverage is if you run a guy off, he's chasing you, and that's open.
Yes, absolutely. And he made a nice move there because it looked like they might have had him, right there.
He made a cut at about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did, and that just opened things up for him.
So first and 10, Boyd County at the Johnson Central 19-yard line. 4:32 left to go before halftime. The Lions trailing it 7-0 here. Davis goes in motion. Handoff goes to Sexton. He gets it to the 15. Still churning for it.
Nice
Gets
run.
Down inside the 10. And where are they going to spot him at? About the 5? Close to the 5? Looks like the 7 from the far sideline.
Well, Greg, this Red Zone trip is brought to you by Realtor Logan Fraley Wallace and Executive Properties. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, let Logan handle the process. Give her a call at 606-923-2957.
And second down and 2, maybe 3 here for Boyd County. Looks like they got the ball spotted about the 7-yard line. They need to get in just inside the 5 to get a first down. Ball in the middle of the field here. Boyd County will get the ball to start the half, too.
Yes.
Out of the shotgun, 2 out wide to the right side. Manning hands it off now to Sexton.
Touchdown.
He gets it into the end zone, 7 yards out. Touchdown, Boyd County. All of a sudden, it's a 7-6 ball game. 3:35 left to go in the first half. Don't see any flags on the field. Ryan Crank will come on to try the extra point and tie this thing up. 3:35 left to go before halftime. The Lions a chance to tie it up here. Evan Williams will be the holder for the Lions. It's a good snap. He gets it down. Crank's kick is up, and Crank splits the uprights, and it's good. It's a 7-7 ball game. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Curtis Dotson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. The Lions set to kick off here. Connor Davis, the man to do so. 7-7's your score. Davis kicks this one deep, and it's going to be fielded inside the 5-yard line, out across the 10, 15, still on his feet, 20, cuts it to the outside, 30, and brought down about the 35-yard line by Caden Nottingham. Punt return at that time was Howard. Did a great job, and Johnson Central is going to set up in good field position here with 3:26 left to go in the first half, and they'll have it first down and 10 at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. And, Coach, we've got a special halftime guest coming up, too.
Yes, we do. Former Miss Basketball, Savannah Wheeler, will be with us for a few minutes here during the homecoming halftime festivities.
Double wing here for Johnson Central. Send a man in motion. Sloan drops back to pass, takes his shot down the sideline, and incomplete. In and out of the hands of Gabe Conley. He'd gotten behind their secondary, and throw was good. Conley just couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, I was a loser there, Greg. I said they wouldn't throw it again tonight, and they sure did there. And he was wide open.
Kind of put them in a position that they need to.
Yeah, he was wide open.
And Ian, let's go ahead and take a look at some scores here from around the area.
Yep, so we have Greenup County and Ashland 7-14 at the end of one. Phelps at Fairview 0-22 Fairview end of one. And Paintsville at West Carter. Paintsville is up 8-6 end of one.
And out of that double wing, they hand it off to the first man through, the fullback Morrow. He has a guy help him up. He fell on a Boyd County defender and gets out across midfield to near the 45. I tell you what, that was a heads-up play by his own guys.
It was there. He looked like he was going down, and
he fell on top of one of our guys. One of his guys picked him up.
Yeah, helped him back up. That's crazy, but that was a heads-up play there.
Yep, it sure was. To the 46-yard line, the Boyd County 46. We're down to 3 minutes left to go in the half now. They'll go back now to that wishbone offense. Morrow at the fullback, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. Boyd County here with 2:57 left to go in the half. And we'll just go ahead and keep it right here. You know, if you're Boyd County, the one thing you want to do here is not let them get into the end zone before the half ends.
That's the goal, Greg. If we can hold them, keep them out of the end zone right here, we'll get the ball back to start the third quarter. And I just think that would be a huge confidence boost going into the locker room, tied up at 7 here.
And a chance to take the lead if you do that, because you have the ball to start the half.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I think good timing on the timeout right there by Ferg, you know, especially after the momentum play of how they got about 15 extra yards on the carry. Johnson Central starting to feel pretty good about themselves. Now we're going to see Johnson Central's pace pick up a little bit here. Under 3 minutes left to go in the half, and they're desperate to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, you might as well use those timeouts. There's no carrying them over. So
carry them over.
Just use them, give your kids a breather, and hopefully stall some of their momentum.
And here we go, 4-man front here for Boyd County. Make that a 5-man front as Davis comes up as well. Out of the wishbone. Hand off to the first man through Morrow. He gets down to near the 40-yard line. A pickup of about 6. Well, they're going to mark it to 41. Pickup of 5, so it's second down and 5 now for Johnson Central. At the Boyd County 41, down to 2:40 left to go now here in the second quarter. Ball shaded over near the right hash mark for the Golden Eagles here at Coach Jim Matney Field. Tell you what, he's a legend in the mountains.
Absolutely, and not just in football. He was an unbelievable wrestling coach.
Yep. Out of the wishbone again, Sloan under center. Hands it off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself around the right side. 35 into the 30, and Kelly knocks him out of bounds at the 29. So that's going to kill the clock with 2:12 left to go in the quarter as he went out of bounds. It's the first time we've seen him fake and keep.
Nice play call there. Had everybody fooled.
Had me fooled.
Yep, absolutely. He was. They do a very good job of deceiving you to who has the football.
First and 10, Johnson Central at the Boyd County 29. They'll go back to that double wing again. Sloan under center. Hands it off to the fullback. I think it's Cantrell this time. Gets it inside the 25-yard line. Second down now. And about 5. So they're going to mark it at the 24. They need to get it to 19, so it's a second and 5. We're down to a minute and 50 seconds left to go in the half. Conley goes out wide to the left side this time out of that double wing. Sloan under center. Sends Perry in motion on the sweep, gives it to him. He tries to stretch it out to the left side, gets inside the 20 to the 18, and enough for Johnson Central first down. That little buck sweep will stop the clock long enough to move the chains here. The ball on the 18-yard line, the Boyd County 18. Over on the far side now, the left hash mark. Now the clock's running as Johnson Central to the line of scrimmage here. Back to that double wing. Motion again. Little counter play, to Perry. Perry gets it inside the 10 and brought out of bounds.
Number 22, Braxton Perry on the carry. Game's good enough for
See where they mark him out of bounds out. It's going to be near the 5-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal. Johnson Central, a minute 20 left to go here in the half. Spotting it at the 6-yard line. They faked the toss, gave him that little counter inside handoff as he took it around that left sideline. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds, so a minute 20 left here to go. Out of the double wing again for Johnson Central, and we got flags before this one gets underway. Let's see what the call is. We have 12 men on the field. Boyd County substitution infraction, so that's going to move it up to the 3-yard line. So first and goal now from the 3. As we hear a clip from Remember the Titans.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It's so loud up here, Greg, I can't understand what they're saying half the time.
You're right about that. Out of that double wing. Hand off to Cantrell, the fullback. He takes it in from 3 yards out. His second touchdown of the night. A minute 16 left to go here in the first half. Johnson Central goes back on top by a score of 13-7 and a chance to make it 14-7 here as Bentley comes out onto the field to kick the point after.
Number 21, Dalton Bentley to hold.
A minute 16 left in the half. 13-7 Johnson Central. And here comes the snap. Good snap. Kicks up, and the kick is good. 14-7 now Johnson Central. 1:16 left to go in the half. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
He'll put it on the right hash mark to kick it away here for Johnson Central. Kelly and McDaniels back deep to receive for the Lions. And it's a squib kick, and Boyd County's going to fall on it at about the 31-32-yard line.
Down by Boyd County, number 12, Brody Kessel.
Brody Castle, the guy to fall on it for Boyd County. So we got a minute 13 left to go in the half. Boyd County trailing Johnson Central 14-7 here in this Class 4A District 6 matchup. Boyd County will get the ball to start the second half. So let's see what the Lions elect to do here for the last 1 minute, 13 seconds. And don't forget Savannah Wheeler. Coach Fraley will have Savannah Wheeler with an interview here at halftime. We'll have Ian Wilburn with some scores from around the area. A little bit of everything going on here tonight. Empty backfield here for Boyd County. They'll go in motion. Kelly does from right to left. He'll go in hook motion. Gets the handoff up the middle, and he's brought down to the 35-yard line. Pickup right there of about 3 on the play. Second down and 7 now for Boyd County. We're down under 1 minute left to go now in the half. 2 out wide to the right side now for Boyd County. 2 wide to the left. H-back set up to the right. Empty backfield. Manning takes the shotgun snap and has his receiver Cam May at the 43-yard line. That's where Boyd County needed to get to for the first down. It'll be enough to move the chains and stop the clock. So from their own 43, the Lions will work off of that left hash mark again. 45 seconds left to go now before intermission. Empty backfield again, it looks like, for Boyd County. Manning will work out of the shotgun. Motion to Connor Davis. He gets the handoff out across midfield, breaks a tackle, and it looks like he gets the first down at about the 47-yard line of Johnson Central. And I think Boyd County is going to call a timeout with 35 seconds left to go here in the half. So it will give Boyd County a first down at the Johnson Central 47-yard line.
Greg, a couple different wrinkles there. We've had 5 different players run the ball this half. You usually don't see Connor Davis or Caleb Kelly, but they've done some motion things with them and, just giving different looks to Johnson Central.
And, you've got a first down and 10 here at the Johnson Central 47. Only 35 seconds left in the half. 1 timeout left now. So if you don't get a big play here on first down, you're probably going to take some shots down the field.
Absolutely.
Or it may even be here.
It very well could. We've set them up all night with that little short pass. It's about 6-7 yards off the line of scrimmage. I would love to see Jace fake one there and, just like a hitch and go.
Yep, be a great play call. They just got to hold them off of Jace.
Yep, that's fact.
That's the key to that. Manning again out of that shotgun. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Butler will line up at that H-back to the right side. So we got an empty backfield again here. Davis will go in motion left to right, hook motion. He'll go behind the quarterback, Manning. Manning a little quick out and incomplete. It goes through the hands of Crawford and out of bounds. Second down now and 10 for Boyd County. It's there.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a streak there of 8 consecutive completions on it and didn't miss that one.
Second 10 Lions still over on that right hash mark. James McDaniels is going to come back into the game, and Connor Davis will go out for Boyd County. Ian Branham goes out. Butler back in. McDaniels will set up to the left side of Manning out of that shotgun. A 2-by-2 set here for the Lions. Manning takes the snap, drops, looks, takes a shot down the field, and off the fingertips of Caleb Kelly inside the 20-yard line. There was her shot down the field.
Yep, he was there.
Third down and 10 now for Boyd County. 27 seconds left. Johnson Central with still 3 timeouts left.
You don't want to give them the ball back with too much time.
That's what you got to be thinking here. Is Johnson Central going to try to use that to get the football back or just let the half go? Lions will bunch up with 4 guys out wide to the right side, and Johnson Central is going to call a timeout. That's an unusual formation there.
Yeah, just a different look there. I'd never seen anything like that before from the Lions, but it cost Johnson Central a timeout.
Yep. At least you got to get them to use one if they do get the football back.
That's right.
So we'll keep it right here. 27 seconds left to go before halftime. Greg Preston, Pete Fraley, and Ian Wilburn, glad to have you along here from Paintsville and Johnson Central High School. Special thanks again, Dwayne Fowler back to the studio, who is always on the ball and does a great job. And, you know, with Ferg, you never know what he's going to do out of a timeout. I think he pulled that play just to get them to call a timeout. And I'd say he's going to switch formations now.
Absolutely. Gives us a little bit of time to think things over. 27 seconds left. Like I said, the last thing we want to do is give them an opportunity to score here.
Yes.
And even if we don't score, we get the ball coming out of the second half.
This is senior Dalton Matney.
McDaniels will be in the backfield, set up to Manning's right side out of the shotgun. This time the line's going to traditional 2x2 set here. In motion now is Kelly and that hook motion again. Little screen play, and it's an incomplete pass to McDaniels. If McDaniels catches that, he's got a lot of green grass to run.
He did. We just didn't give Jace enough time. Didn't have enough time for the play to develop.
So 23 seconds left to go in the half. 4th down and 10 now, Boyd County from the Johnson Central 47-yard line.
Doesn't look like we're punting. We're keeping the offense on the field.
Manning will work out of that shotgun. Maybe a little quick kick here by Manning. Manning takes a snap, drops back, nope, takes a shot, and incomplete. Over on the far sideline to Caleb Kelly at the 35. So Johnson Central's going to have 53 yards to get to pay dirt and 20 seconds to do so.
20 seconds, 2 timeouts.
See if they take another shot downfield.
They very well could.
And Johnson Central looks like they're going to go out of the broken bone for the first time tonight. Little pitch to the right side and breaks a tackle, does Perry, gets across midfield down to the 45. Johnson Central is going to use a timeout with 12 seconds left to go. Second down and 2 now for Johnson Central. So now Central down to 1 timeout left here in the first half. An extended halftime here, so a little heads up to Dwayne in the studio. We could be taking an extra break or two due to it being homecoming night here at Johnson Central High School.
921194. Once again, Boyd County, your winning ticket number is 921194.
So
please take your ticket.
The goal here is just to keep Central out of the end zone.
That's the key. 12 seconds.
10.
Now the thing that concerned me right there is do that into a little halfback pass.
Yep.
Out of that broken bone, let's see what they do here. That's the first time we'd seen the broken bone. Your halfback was set up to the right side. That was Perry. And they'll get back in that same formation, it looks like. Nope, they're going to work out of the shotgun now.
Congratulations, Coach Jason Knox.
Sloan will work out of the shotgun, and we got a timeout on the field. Yep.
We had a receiver out there uncovered. And,
Boyd County timeout.
Yeah, Ferg caught that right before they got the snap off. They went 2 wide left there, and we only have 1 DB back over there.
For the first time, and even watching it on film, I've not seen him out of the shotgun.
Yeah.
921194.
Not saying they haven't been there, but I haven't seen it. Still 12 seconds left to go in the half. 14-7 Johnson Central. It's been the longest minute 27, hasn't it?
It has been, Greg. And, I want to give a shout out here to a lady, Robin Bailey. She's the safety management coordinator here in Paintsville at the ARH, the Appalachian Regional Healthcare. she put together this game and supplied all of our kids, our players, and our cheerleaders with pink Appalachian Regional Healthcare shirts and socks.
Okay.
And I think they just had a giveaway. And one of our fans looks like they've walked away with a big screen TV.
She got a man uncovered. McDaniels will have to go out, so will Nottingham out of the shotgun. Little draw play up the middle is Music. He's brought down inside the 35 to the 33. 6 seconds left. Johnson Central's going to burn their last time out.
I think what they done there, Greg, they just spread us out so far. Looked like they were going to throw it, and then they just run right up the gut. Brody Castle stayed at home there and made another tackle. That's 15 or 13. I'm sorry, 13 tackles in the first half.
And Brody. We was a little late getting out the coverage, and the slot guy on the right there too.
Yep. Scary. This Johnson Central team can strike from anywhere.
Yes. So neither team with a timeout left, or at least by my count.
I thought we had one left, but we may not.
I thought we called 2 offensive. Ferg called 1 on defense.
Okay. Looks like we're going to put Caleb Kelly back in kind of like a little safety. Can't think of anybody I would rather have back there.
Now the ball on the right hash mark. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Sloan will work out of the shotgun again. Set back, set up to his left side, that being Music. He drops back to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Has some room inside the 25. And nice open field tackle by Butler to bring him down at the 23-yard line, and that is how the half will end. So, at the end of one half of play here from Johnson Central High School, it's Johnson Central 14, Boyd County 7. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Back here at halftime, Johnson Central leads Boyd County 14-7. Scoring by quarters looked something like this. Johnson Central and Boyd County, either one scored in the first half, so no score at the end of one. Second quarter, 3 touchdowns, 2 from Johnson Central and 1 from Boyd County. The first for Johnson Central came 6:58 left to go in the first half. Colin Cantrell with the 1-yard run. The kick after by Bentley made it a 7-0 game. Boyd County answered back just with just over a 3-minute drive of their own. Blake Sexton ended up capping it off with a 7-yard run, and Ryan Crank kicked the point after and made it a 7-7 ball game with 3:35 left to go in the half. Johnson Central then got the ball back and scored one more time with 1:16 left to go. Cantrell again, this time on a 3-yard run, and Bentley kicked the point after to make it 14-7, and that's where we stand here at the half. And Coach, you got some stats for us?
I do, Greg. Rushing-wise, Jace Manning has 3 carries for 30 yards. That one big carry there on a 3rd down, he picked up 35 yards and extended that drive for a touchdown. James McDaniels has 3 carries for 8 yards. Blake Sexton, 3 carries, 14 yards with 1 touchdown. Caleb Kelly, 1 carry, 4 yards. And Connor Davis had 1 carry for 10 yards. Passing-wise, Jace Manning was 9 for 18 for 55 yards. Receiving, Cam May, 4 catches for 30 yards. C.J. Smith, 1 catch for 6 yards. Caleb Kelly, 1 catch for 4. And Thomas Crawford had 3 catches for 15 yards.
And let's go ahead and take a look at some scores here at half. Ian Wilburn's got some scores from around the area. That'd be some interest for us.
So sitting at halftime at Greenup County at Ashland, it is 7-28 Ashland. Phelps at Fairview, we're looking at 0-30 with Fairview on top, sitting at half. And then Paintsville is at West Carter tonight. They are currently up 29-6. They have had a special teams showdown out there tonight. Bunch of touchdowns on special teams for Paintsville tonight.
And your score here at the half is Johnson Central 14 and Boyd County 7. We're going to go ahead and step out and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our special guest here at halftime, Savannah Wheeler. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Since 1930,
It's Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Got a special guest, someone who's near and dear to my heart here. Former Lady Lion, former Miss Basketball. Former Middle Tennessee Lady Raider, Savannah Wheeler. How you doing, Sav?
Doing good, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, honey. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming up and spending some time with us here at halftime. Saw you last Friday down to KABC basketball clinic. Tell everybody what's going on with Savannah Wheeler right now.
Well, I am a health teacher here at Johnson Central. I teach at the middle school, and I am one of the PE instructors at the high school, and I am one of the assistant varsity basketball coaches.
All right, that sounds great. I know that, being a former Miss Basketball, winner, and these kids they look up to you, and you know, just like when you're around home and all the kids come up, they want to talk to you about you know, what did you do to get better, what did you not do, and things like that. But let's kind of go back and you know, you left Boyd County in what was it, 2019? 2019 started as what, a 7th grader? Did you start 7th or 8th grade for me? I can't remember. That's what I thought, 7th grade. Even played some as a 6th grade. That was before the KHSAA changed the rules that 6th graders couldn't play. I'll never forget, I remember your first basket. I think Coach Matt Daniel from Marshall was sitting courtside. And was we playing Ashland maybe in the district championship at Ashland or at Boyd? Yeah, I remember you banking in a 3 or something there, and he just looked at his face, and I think right then and there he knew he was going to offer you a scholarship to come to Marshall. So from there, you, like I said, you started as a 7th grader for us, and you know, we won a bunch of ball games. Had 3 straight trips to the state tournament your sophomore, junior, and senior year. Tell me a little bit about that. What was that like to play at? I think we played at Northern Kentucky twice, and then the last year we played at Rep.
Oh, I mean, it was something incredible, something that I'll never forget. My junior year, you know, we made it to the Final Four, and I think it was the first time we've got that far.
Yeah, it was the farthest that our girls basketball program had went.
But it was definitely you know, it was a great time for sure, and I was very fortunate to play with some great players, and you know, made some special relationships, a lot of good memories with those girls, and like I said, was very fortunate to continue playing close to home at Marshall for 3 years, and then transition to Middle Tennessee, where I was challenged in a lot of ways, and those challenges really kind of helped me become who I am today. And you know, I give all the thanks for all those coaches throughout my career, from high school and at Marshall and Middle Tennessee. So you know, definitely give you guys all the credit.
Well, we were along for the ride, but you did a lot of that yourself, Sam. And I think that junior year when we did make it to the Final Four, I think you set yourself up right there and then for the run at Miss Basketball the following year. Now, it didn't hurt that when we went to Lex Cath and played down there at Christmas tournament and played a doubleheader. I think we played Mercer County, who at the time was the two-time defending state champs. And
number one Ryle was
number one Ryle. We played 2 games in that day, and I think you dropped 83 points, and we had 2 wins. So that was I think when we left there, I told somebody, I said, I think Sav just won Miss Basketball, and yeah, that was a great memory for me. And of course, yeah, we made it back to the state tournament that year, and fell to a really good male team. But yeah, the memories we had, those were great. And then you moved on to Marshall for a couple years. Was it 3 years? Mm-hmm. And one of those was that one of the COVID years. And then on to Middle Tennessee, and then something that nobody at Boyd County's ever done before. They went overseas and played professional basketball. So tell us a little bit about where you went and how that was. I know you was over there pretty much by yourself.
Oh, it was something that, I expected. I mean, I know the language barrier was going to be difficult for me, the culture, the backgrounds, all that was going to be hard and different. But, every day I only learned by watching other people.
Yeah.
There were some that spoke English, some couldn't. And, I just learned by observing, throughout my whole time there. But, meeting those people and just learning from those girls, it was something that was really cool. And there's one of my dearest friends. She was from Denmark, and she played at Villanova and University of Miami in Florida. And we still keep in touch, every now and then. But I was very fortunate and blessed to have that opportunity to go play in Poland and to learn and to experience the food, the culture, the people, and just learning how things were there compared to home. So it was definitely a different aspect, but I was very fortunate and blessed to have that opportunity to continue doing what I loved.
Well, basketball-wise, what was different, the most different thing that you experienced in Poland as from coming from the States and playing? Is there a different, do they have a different style? Was there something that was challenging?
With practices, we did a lot of agility work with basketballs. Like we would do ladder drills.
Yep.
And just do a lot of footwork drills. I would say that was probably something that was really different compared to back home. So.
Back home. Yep. So what was the weather like in Poland?
Well, it started snowing in October. You never know what you're going to expect. It'd be sunny for a few hours and then might snow an hour later and then it'd stop, sun. So it was something different every day for sure, but it was cool overall, and I'm very glad I got to experience that.
Yeah, I know you sent me some pictures, and the place was absolutely beautiful, especially around Christmas time. And I know that was tough on you because you're a huge family person, and to be over there with your family back here. But you know that you had to know that they were watching every game that you played, and your dad, he definitely kept me up to date on everything.
Yep.
So what was the time difference? Was it like
6 hours?
6 hours. Okay,
yeah.
I was thinking 6 hour time difference, but.
And I forgot to mention the churches over there were just beautiful. The cathedrals. I mean, the architecture of everything, the brick roads, the town district. I mean, it was definitely something incredible to see.
Yeah, well, that's just an unbelievable experience, and we were hoping that you were going to get drafted there, and it's a tough league to get into with so few teams, and I think they only took like 36 players out of the college. But I did see Miss Sarah Breitenball. She's an assistant commissioner at the KHSAA. She sent me a clip here not too long ago, and I think I sent to you. Was it Floje Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, she was talking about you and said this little girl from Middle Tennessee. She was just eating us up alive there in the NCAA tournament. And I remember that game because we were having our basketball banquet here, and we were all smoking J's watching, and it just a surreal experience to watch, a former player and somebody that you know how I feel about you. You're near and dear to my heart. You're just like one of my daughters, and it was just neat to see you play, and especially on that biggest stage against Kim Mulkey and LSU.
We definitely didn't want we didn't want that outcome, but to have my career ended against the defending national champs.
Absolutely.
So that's something pretty.
Well, what was the biggest win? Let's go all the way back. Let's go high school. What was the biggest win in high school?
The biggest win in high school? Ooh. I can't really. I don't.
We had a bunch. We had a 3-year run there. I think we were.
Did we set a game? Did we set a record in the state tournament against DuPont Manual?
We might have for 3-pointers in that game.
And we weren't picked to win that.
Yeah, we were huge underdogs, but we came back. I would think that was probably one of our bigger wins. Looking back at it, we had another big win at home against Male, and then always anytime we played against Ashland and could come away with a win there, that was good. At Marshall, have a biggest win there? Or
probably Rice
against
during
Rice?
the COVID year.
Is that when they had Mulkey, the 6'7" girl?
That was our senior day.
Yeah.
And then, of course, at Middle, probably the NCAA tournament, playing Louisville, coming back.
I remember that game.
Down 18. I think it was the third largest comeback.
Yep.
In tournament history. So that was probably my overall favorite game of my career.
Yeah, I can see why. And did we beat Louisville twice? When
They
you were
came
at
to
Middle?
us. They came to us my first year. They were ranked 18th at the time, and so we beat them. That's when they had Van Lith, and then the next year we
beat them in the tournament.
Beat them in the tournament, yeah.
And then that's when after that game we ended up playing LSU. Yeah. Well, Sav, it's always good catching up with you. You know I love you. If you need anything, you holler at me, and best of luck at Johnson Central. Hopefully I see you guys in the state tournament. I think you guys are probably the odds-on favorite to win the 15th here, and that would be awesome to get back there. You've been there as a player 3 times, and to go back as a coach, that would be awesome. And it wouldn't surprise me in the least.
the goal. We preach it every day to them. So
get better today than we were yesterday. Yes. And that's awesome. Well, Sav, thank you for coming up and sharing some time with us. And let's get back out here. I'm going to turn it back over. I think we're going to take a commercial break. Is that correct, Ian? Okay. When we come back, this is 105.7 WLGC.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewis, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Since 1932,
Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dotson. Your score here at the half, Johnson Central leads Boyd County 14-7 in a Class 4A District 6 matchup here that has playoff implications after this ball game. Tonight's Boyd County football game is also being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. And also by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston, serving all the residents of Boyd County with offices in Catlettsburg, Canonsburg, and Ashland. It'll be Boyd County football to start the second half when we resume play here. And, you knew coming into the ball game that you had to keep it tight here. And the Lions have done that so far here in this they did that in the first half. And now you get a chance to come back out and tie it up here on this possession, which would be big for Boyd County. And it's just been a really, really good first half for us here in this football game. Don't forget, next weekend we'll be back at home, 7 o'clock airtime, as we take on Greenup County in another district matchup. Greenup County tonight matched up with Ashland at Putnam Stadium, but we'll go on the air 7 o'clock, 7:30 kickoff next weekend from the Boyd County Athletic Complex. Don't forget, coming up Tuesday night, we'll have the Boyd County Coaches Show. We'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson about tonight's game. We'll also talk about the Greenup County game coming up next weekend, which is one that he's not even thinking about right now, and he's in a dogfight here with these Johnson Central Golden Eagles. Both teams now huddled around their respective coaches here on their sidelines. The officials out into the middle of the field. We're less than a minute away from Johnson Central kicking the football off to Boyd County. Boyd County had some opportunities in the first half to at least have this game tied up at the break, and weren't able to capitalize on that first drive that they got after a Johnson Central turnover. But it's been a well-played football game by Boyd County, to say the least. Johnson Central has played well as well. They're going to keep the football on the ground. They're going to keep grinding. And that's just what they do. Boyd County now out on the field. You've got Caleb Kelly back deep to receive, along with James McDaniels. Boyd County here to start the third quarter will move right to left as we view it here in the broadcast booth. McDaniels will be to the near side. He's standing at the 10-yard line. And Kelly over at the far side standing at about the 5-yard line. This time, Mason Bentley, the sophomore kicker for Johnson Central, will move the football to the middle of the field right on the X at the 40. And we're about ready to play football here from Paintsville in Johnson Central High School. We've had a dandy going so far.
Absolutely, Greg. Just got confirmation the Mets are down 6-2 in the fifth.
That's good. McDaniels takes it at the 6-yard line, has it out across the 20, 25 to the 26-yard line is where he's brought down. And that's where Boyd County will set up shop, 1st and 10 from their own 26 to start the second half. And, talking just a moment ago, Coach, Boyd County got the turnover on that first possession, wasn't able to score, and that's come up big.
Yes, absolutely. And Johnson Central's a team that doesn't give you many opportunities like that, so you've got to capitalize.
So the Lions huddled up around Evan Ferguson over on the far sideline. They'll come out of the field now, no huddle as they were huddled up over there. The ball shaded toward the right hash mark. Ian Branham, the tight end, will line up to the left side, as will the H-back Caden Butler. Got two out wide to the right side. McDaniels in the backfield to the right of Manning out of the shotgun. Little quick out and incomplete. He throws it over top of the head of Crawford. Probably a good decision right there as Gabe Conley tried to jump the route.
Well, and I think that's what the plan is. Maybe get him to bite in a little bit and maybe then go deep on him.
Yep.
But he's a good DB over there, so it's going to be tough.
2nd and 10 now for Boyd County from their own 26. You got May coming out wide to the left. Kelly in the slot to the left side. The H-back Butler set up to the right. McDaniel set up to the left of Manning. Manning play action. Throws across the middle through the hands of Kelly and incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
Looks like Johnson Central's made some adjustments at halftime, taking away that little short out pass.
If you take a look at Johnson Central's ball game, second half is when they've turned it on.
Yep.
They make their adjustments. Now Boyd County is going to make theirs, and this is going to be an interesting second half, I think.
Yeah, this possession right here is key. We can't do a 3 and out.
No. 2 out wide to the right, 1 out wide to the left. Manning out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back, rolls to his left, has to tuck it and run, and he's brought down a loss of 1 at the 25. It brings up a 4th and 11 now for Boyd County. So the Lions are going to have to punt it away here from their own 25-yard line. 4th down and 11. Butler will go back to punt it away for Boyd County. Butler to receive the snap. He's standing at about the 14-yard line here. Ian Branham is the long snapper. Good snap. Butler's kick. It's a low line drive kick. It'll take a Boyd County bounce. Central let it roll down to about the 36-yard line. I tell you what, it almost hit music as he was back there. He had to jump out of the way as it bounced underneath his feet. So Johnson Central will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Is where they're officially spotted. 11 minutes even left to go. Boyd County only burned a minute of the clock right there. Johnson Central will go into that wing T, 1 out wide to each side. Conley goes in motion, handoff to the tailback and Perry, or make that music as he gets it out to the 45-yard line. That should be enough for a 1st down for Johnson Central. Pick up a 10.
Blake Sexton in on the tackle there. And I know, Greg, he's been banged up a little bit this week with his shoulder, but it didn't look like it there. He came storming in there and made a nice hit.
He's going to play. There's no question about that. Tough kid.
He's a gamer.
Ball now over on the right hash mark. Johnson Central again will go out of that wing tee. The wing set up to the right side, that being Conley. Conley will go in motion. Toss to the left side this time for Music. He'll try to stretch it out, cuts it up midfield, 45, 49, maybe the 48-yard line before he's brought down. Pick up a 6 or 7 on first down there for Johnson Central. Give him 7 as they spot it at the Boyd County 48-yard line. Second down and 3 now for the Golden Eagles as we're nearing on the 10-minute mark in the third quarter. 14-7 Johnson Central. Ball now over on that far hash mark to us, the left hash mark. Sloan brings his troops to the line of scrimmage to go back to that wing tee. Conley, the wing, set up to the right side. He'll go in motion from right to left. Sloan drops back to pass, now tucks it and runs, 45, 40, cuts it out, now back in 35 to the 32-yard line before he's brought down. He dropped back to pass, but I think that looked more like a quarterback draw than it did a pass.
It did. He had plenty of ground there to run.
First and 10, Johnson Central at the Boyd County 32. Ball moved now over to the right hash. And here we go. Central will go back to that double wing now as Sloan steps under center. Little inside handoff. Hit in the backfield is Perry and brought down, a loss of about 1 on the play. Good job, Boyd County, for sniffing that one out.
Yeah, Brody Castle is all over that one.
Caden Nottingham in there as well. Second down and 11 now for Johnson Central as we get under the 9-minute mark in the third quarter. Still a 7-point ball game, Johnson Central's favor. Ball moved now more out to the middle of the field is where they'll work from. Will Johnson Central. They go back to the wishbone now. Morrow set up at the fullback here. Let's see if he gets it. And nope, it's going to be a keeper for Sloan. He gets it inside the 25 to the 24. Fake to the first man through Morrow. Let him ride it out, then went around the right side with it. Brings up a third down and short now for Johnson Central. Third down at about 2. They need to get to the 22. The ball's at the 24. Either way, you got 2 downs to get it if you don't get it here.
And this is what Johnson Central does to you. They just wear you down. They have multiple plays they run out of that set, and you just never know who's going to come out there with the ball.
Back to that double wing. Hand off to the fullback, Morrow. He gets hit initially behind the line of scrimmage, but he's going to get forward for a gain of 3. Needed 2 for the first down. So to move the chains as he's got it at the 21. And, you know, Coach Ferg mentioned this to me, too. I don't remember if it was on the pregame or not, but they do such a great job of falling forward with the football.
They do. It gets them an extra yard or 2 every time.
Yep. First and 10 now, Golden Eagles from the Boyd County 21. Back to that double wing again. Sloan under center, fullback. Well, we got 2 guys going in motion, and they hand it off to Morrow.
That's coming back.
Well, do you see a flag? Because it should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down about the 24-yard line.
Both guys can't go in motion. He got down to the 10, but they're going to back it up, illegal motion here. And, you know, those are the little things, if you're Boyd County, you got to take advantage of.
Absolutely. Let's put them behind the chains a little bit.
So it's going to bring up a first down and 15 now from the 26-yard line.
Overall, Greg, it's been a very, very clean game.
It has.
Very few penalties, just good smash mouth football.
Yep. And we've only seen that 1 turnover.
Yep.
Back to the wishbone. Sloan hands it off. Morrow turns forward down to the 15. Got a bunch of it back on first down there after the penalty.
6 yards in the play.
Give him the 16-yard line. They need to get down to the 11, so it's second down and 5. He picked up about 10 on that carry. as they were playing from behind the chain. 6.5 left to go now in the third quarter.
I would hate to see what Morrow bench presses
or
what he leg presses. His legs are always churning.
They're tree
so
trunks.
Strong.
Handoff, second man through. 10-yard line, 5-yard line, and brought out of bounds is Music. He wants a horse collar, but I don't know that he had him by the shoulder pads. First and goal, Johnson Central from the 5-yard line. I see Jeff Atkins giving Jesse Peck an explanation of why it wasn't, and Coach Peck seems to be all right with it. They're going to actually spot it at the 4, so first and goal from the 4-yard line. McDaniels, or make that Butler, better hurry up and get off the field or he'll be late. Out of that double wing, hands it off to Morrow, and I'll tell you what, he's going to churn forward, hit at the line of scrimmage, but he ends up getting 2 or 3. He got hit, he spun to his left, stayed on his feet, went forward to the 1, so a pickup of 3.
Tackle made by Pride of Lions.
Second and goal, Johnson Central from the Boyd County 1. Fullback going to get it again, Coach?
I'd bet the farm on it.
Out of that wishbone. Morrow set up at fullback.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble on the play. Boyd County has it. Blake Sexton jumps on it. They tried to go second man through instead of giving to the fullback and turned it over. Wow.
That blows my mind.
Hey, this is...
I'll take it, though.
This is uncharacteristic for Johnson Central.
Absolutely. I mean, you're just running people in the ground there, and you try to get a little fancy, and it come back to bite them.
Now we got to take advantage of it. Boyd County jumps on it. Blake Sexton did at the Boyd County 3. So let's see if the Lions can take advantage of this second Johnson Central turnover. Kelly will be out wide to the right side, outside the numbers there. The ball on the far hash mark, the left hash mark. You got May out wide to the left, Manning out of the shotgun. McDaniel set up to his left. He gets the handoff, cuts it up across the 10, 15, and brought down at the 16-yard line. First down, Boyd County. Tell you what, he was one tackle away from breaking that one.
I think he was a little shocked that he got through that hole that quick.
Now he's going hobbling off the field. Looks like his right ankle. Boyd County's going to huddle it up now. They give him the 17, so a pickup of 14. We got an official's timeout here. 5:19 left to go in the third. Boyd County with the football. First and 10, their own 17-yard line. Blake Sexton will run the play in from Evan Ferguson over on the sideline. The Lions break their huddle. Kelly wide to the right in the slot. May out wide to the right. Out of the shotgun, handoff goes to Blake Sexton. Again, of 1, maybe 2 on that play. The original line of scrimmage was a 17. Looks like it's going to be spotted at the 19, so a pickup of 2. Second down and 8 now, Boyd County at their own 19. We're down to 4:40 left to go in the third. Lions trailing Johnson Central 14-7. Lions trying to take some time off this clock now, huddling up.
Absolutely.
They started doing it in here in the second half. Kelly runs the play in from Ferg over there on the far sideline. The Lions will break their huddle now. 2 wide to the left. Kelly will be the slot guy. The outside receiver will be May. Shift now from the tight end Branham over to the right side. Now May and Kelly will both go out wide to the right side. Play clock down to 7. Kelly now in motion. Snap, handoff goes to Sexton out to the 20-yard line, so not a whole lot going there. It's going to break up a third down and 7. First series, Boyd County went 3 and out. Need to get a first down here to keep the chain or keep the clock rolling and the chains moving. trailing at 14-7 here. So we got about a total of about 15 and a half minutes of football to play. 3.5 of it here in the third quarter, then the next 12. Plenty of time on that play clock as it's down under 20 now. 2 out wide to the left, 2 out wide to the right. Sexton to the left side of Manning out of the shotgun. Kelly goes in motion. Manning takes the snap, drops, looks, throws, and incomplete to Kelly on the little wide receiver crossing route. Stops the clock at 3:02, and Boyd County has a 4th down and 7. Caden Butler will drop back to punt it away for Boyd County. I think that's Music going back to receive the punt for Johnson Central. Standing at about his own 45-yard line. Good snap. Butler kick. Looks like he shanks it off the side of his foot. Music's going to let it roll. It takes a great roll for Boyd County inside the 40. Down to about the 37. That's where Johnson Central will take over from their own 37, maybe 38-yard line here. 2:59 left to go in the third quarter. They're going to give him the 38. Out in the middle of the field. Johnson Central to the line of scrimmage. Back to that wishbone. Morrow again, the guy at the fullback. Handoff second. Nope. Sloan keeps it. Goes around the right side. Fumbles the football. And Johnson Central is going to get it back. Conley falls on it out across midfield. Tell you what, Gabe Conley saved him right there.
Yep.
It's going to be a first down out across midfield to the Boyd County 48.
It's a broken play there because quarterback, I don't know what happened there, but he didn't have anybody to hand it to and had about 5 yards, but Ian Branham came in there and hit him from behind and jarred the ball loose.
1st and 10, Boyd County make that Johnson Central at the Boyd County 48. They'll go back to that double wing now. Sloan hands it off to Morrow. Gets it inside the 45 and falls forward to the 44. Pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 now for Johnson Central. Make it a pickup of 4.
Brings up 2nd down and 6.
2nd down and 6 now for Boyd County, or make that for Johnson Central at the Boyd County 44-yard line. Back to that wishbone formation. Little misdirection and hit.
Nice hit.
And a short gain that time for Braxton Perry. They tried that misdirection play again. He gets 1 on it to the 43, 3rd down and 5.
Brody Castle and Cade Thosen in on that tackle.
1:20 left to go in the quarter now. 14-7 Johnson Central here in the third. Conley goes out wide to the left side now. Double wing for Johnson Central. Perry goes in motion, gets it on that sweep. Stretches it out inside the 40, 35, 30, got some room, 25, 20, 15, and brought down inside the 10-yard line.
Number 22, Braxton Perry for 35 yards. Game's getting up for a first down.
1st and goal now, Johnson Central at about the 6-yard line. Maybe they're going to mark it back to the 8.
Number 20, Caden Darnington on the play for the Lions.
Ball over there on the left hash mark. Under a minute left to go now. In the third quarter, the clock stops as he was knocked out of bounds. Back to that wishbone. Sloan under center, takes the snap. Little quick toss to the right side, and Music's going to take it in from 8 yards out. And are we going to get some flags
Got a
here?
hold.
Okay, we do have a flag. Let's see what we got. Holding against Johnson Central, so wipe that one off. The 8-yard touchdown by Music. Tell you what, Coach, 52 seconds left, a 7-point game. Johnson Central fans getting a little antsy over here, aren't they?
Yeah, they weren't real happy with that, but there was a hold. Now, James threw the fellow down after he was
He's just
held.
trying to get him off.
Yeah, he was trying to get rid of him.
That's going to back it up now to the 18-yard line, so it's 1st and goal from the 18. 52 seconds left to go in the quarter. Johnson Central will go back into that double wing motion. Underneath
Inside
handoff again to Music. He gets it down to the 15, still on his feet as the line helps him get forward to the 13, maybe the 12.
Number 28, was it Music on the carry?
Coach, it looks like we have Wheelersburg currently 17-15 over Ironton with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Wow, that's an interesting ball game, and I'm not sure, but some things went around today in one of our group threads at the radio station. There may be some Ironton guys out. Not that that matters, but
It does matter.
It does. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So
that's a big rivalry
That's a
game,
big
too.
rivalry game. Ball's at the 12-yard line. 2nd and goal for Johnson Central. Out of that double wing again. Sweep to the left and hit in the backfield, but getting
Nice
down to
punt.
about the 10-yard line is Braxton Perry as time runs out for the 3rd quarter here. 14-7, Johnson Central on top at the end of 3. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dotson. It'll be 3rd down and goal for Johnson Central at the 11-yard line, left hash mark as we start the 4th quarter. Johnson Central 14, Boyd County 7. Let's see what the Golden Eagles have up their sleeves here. Boyd County's defense needs to bend but not break. They'll go back to that double wing again. Sloan under center, Music in motion. Gets it on the sweep, and he's hit.
Nice play
and
by
about
Ian
the
Branham.
line of scrimmage is going to bring up 4th down now for Johnson Central. They're going to go for it here. 4th down and goal from the Boyd County. It looks like, I thought he was brought down about the 11. Let's see where they spot the football. I can't see it over on the far sideline because of the players. It is at the 11, so he got back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and goal, Johnson Central, right hash mark now from the 11-yard. What they're going to go for the field goal here.
Dalton Manning, the hold.
As Bentley comes out. Try to put, make this more than a one possession ball game here. Matt need a hold now for Johnson Central. Here comes the snap. It's high. The kick is down, and the kick is no good. The high snap made everything off time, and Boyd County bends, but they don't break.
That's a nice win for us right
Yep.
there.
You know, you had the touchdown called back because of the holding penalty, and then you hold from there. That's a big turnaround.
That is, and it was definitely a hold too, Greg. We could see that up here in the booth.
So 11:09 left to go in the football game. Boyd County trails Johnson Central one score here, 14-7. Boyd County with the football, first down and 10. At their own 20-yard line is where the ball will be placed after the errant field goal by Bentley. And the Lions will come out too wide out to the left side of the field. Out of the shotgun, Manning takes it, drops back, looks, takes a shot down the field, and is it caught?
No.
Incomplete at
Wow.
midfield.
I'd like to have seen a flag there.
Yep. That was Kelly, the intended receiver. He still almost had it. Second down and 10 now, Boyd County. Just over 11 minutes left to go in this ball game. The Lions will go two out wide to each side here. They'll work out of the shotgun. Branham, the tight end, looks like he's going to line up to the right side. And they're going to go out of that, the H-back again to the right side. Motion, jet sweep. Out across the 25, 30, and brought down a first down for Connor Davis. It's good to see Boyd County move the chains here for the first time in the second half.
That's huge. That's huge for him. And Connor Davis, he's had 2 runs tonight, both of them 10-plus yards.
The ball right on the 30-yard line, so that's enough to move them. Down to 10:50 left to go in the ball game. 2 wide to each side now for Boyd County. Davis will line up as the H-back to the left side this time. Empty backfield. Manning back there all alone out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap, looks, quick hitter to Crawford out to the 36-yard line to pick up a 6 on the completion. Brings up a second down and 4. Be nice to see a methodical drive for Boyd County here to put it in the end zone. We're still a long way from that, but the Lions trying to put a drive together here to tie the ball game up with 10:15 left to go as we're at Johnson Central High School in Paintsville, Kentucky. Lions taking their time here, letting that clock run. Not huddling up. Ian Branham this time, the H back over to the left side. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. The right side's the short side of the field. Boyd County working from that right hash mark. Kelly goes in motion. Sweep to Kelly. He's hitting the backfield, and he's going to be brought down for a loss on the play. The line of scrimmage was the 36. Looks like a loss of 2 to the 34. Brings up a third down and 6 now for Boyd County. 9.5 left to go in the ball game. Crawford out wide to the right. May out wide to the left. Kelly standing back there by Manning in the backfield, but now Kelly's going to go slot right side. Davis will go slot to the left side. Ian Branham shifts over to the right side. Let's see if he lines up as the H-back or as the tight end. It's going to be an empty backfield. He's going to be at the H-back. Manning out of the shotgun. Looks the defense over, takes the snap, rolls to his right, looks, still looks, throws it downfield. Crawford behind his man, and the pass comes up short. Brings up a 4th down now for Boyd County and 6 from their own 34. Good coverage that time by Logan Music. Boyd County looks like they're keeping their, well, here comes Caden Butler now. He'll come out onto the field, so Boyd County's going to punt it away. Or at least so it appears.
Yep. I think that's a smart call.
Yeah, well, you're backed up, to your own 34 here, and your defense has been playing well tonight.
Yes, absolutely, but you don't want to wear them out either.
That is correct. Butler takes the snap. It's a fake punt. Now he punts it away. He looked to throw it. He's hit, but they're not going to call anything. And now we've got a flag at about the 40-yard line. McDaniels hit Kelsey, who was coming up to field the punt. I think he hit him early. So we'll straighten all this stuff out.
At the Johnson Central 41-yard line.
I think it all happened where Butler looked like he was going to throw the football, didn't have anyone, then decided to kick it away. I think it was originally a fake. So let's see what the flag is going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Boyd County. It is. First down and 10 for Johnson Central. They'll take over at their own 41-yard line. Johnson Central in a hurry up to that line of scrimmage. They'll go wishbone. Boyd County just now gets on the field. Sloan hands it off first man through. Morrow, he gets out of the 45. Pick up a 4 on the play. Second down and 6 now for Johnson Central. The Golden Eagles leading here 14-7 with 8.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Don't forget, after the game, we'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Ball on that left hash mark now for Johnson Central. They'll go back to that wishbone. Sloan goes under center, takes the snap. Handoff, second man through, out across midfield, 45, and brought down at the 43 is Perry. First down for Johnson Central. They're going to mark it back at the 44 instead of the 43.
They are so good, Greg, on hiding that football. I was watching the first guy through, thought he had it, and then the second back is 20 yards downfield.
You can better believe it sometime in this drive, first back through is going to get it.
Yes.
They'll go back to that wishbone. Sloan under center, takes the snap. Second man through, brought down shy of the 40-yard line is Bryson Music. Third down now for Johnson Central. At the Boyd County 41, they need to get to the 34. So it makes it a second down and 7 now for Johnson Central. Back to that double tight wishbone. Handoff, first man through. Cantrell gets inside the 35 down to the 30-yard line for a Johnson Central first down. To the 31 instead of the 30. My correction there.
Coach, I have an update for Ashland and Greenup. Ashland 35, Greenup 21, 8 minutes left in the fourth.
Okay, still a ball game there. Out of that wishbone again. Second man through, down to the 25, down to about the 23. Perry, the ball carrier. Second down and about 1 now for Johnson Central. Looks like they need to get to about the 21, and they're at the 22. It's under 6.5 left to go in this ball game.
We have a final out of West Carter, 29, Paintsville, West Carter 6. Second half not played due to lights.
Wow. So 1/2 of play there. Hand off to the fullback Cantrell inside the 15, 10, cuts it to the outside 5, still on his feet, down to the 1 before he's brought down. Pick up a 21 on the play for Cantrell, makes a first and goal, Johnson Central. Johnson Central first and goal here, trying to make it a 2-possession game as we're under 6 minutes left to go now. 14-7 Johnson Central. Sloan all the way to the sideline to get the play. Now he's back out to the huddle, relays it to his troops, and now they'll get to the line of scrimmage. Double wing T here. Cantrell, who scored 2 touchdowns at fullback, gets the handoff again. He's going to take it again and score the touchdown. Third touchdown of the night for Cantrell. He has all 3. And that puts Johnson Central on top, 20-7 with 5:32 left to go in the ball game.
The sad thing is, Greg, is Cantrell's just a sophomore.
Yep.
He's a load, I'm telling you.
And the point after on its way and good by Bentley. Makes it a 21-7 ball game. 5:32 left to go. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And the kickoff taken at the 11-yard line by Connor Davis, who gets it out across the 25 to the 26, and that's where Boyd County will take over. And you know, Coach, I wonder, McDaniel's not back there. You seen him limping off the field a series or two ago. You got to wonder if that's why.
I would venture to say that's the reason.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dotson. Ball at the 27-yard line is where Boyd County will take over first and 10, their own 27. They trail it 21-7, under 5.5 left to go in this football game. Lions going to have some offense quick here. They'll go 2 out wide to the right side, the wide side of the field, 1 out wide to the left. Play action fake. Manning throws across the middle of the field. Complete. Should be enough for a first down to Cam May out near the 32-yard line. To see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 31. They're going to say pick up a 9 instead of 10 on that, so it won't be enough to move the chains. Sexton in the backfield now. He'll go to the right side of Manning out of the shotgun. 2 wide to the left and 1 wide to the right. Ball out near the middle of the field. Well, now they're going to move the chains. They're going to move the ball up to the 32 and move the chains. They respotted the football. Manning out of the shotgun, takes the snap, drops, looks, throws, and it's complete across midfield to the 45-yard line. Caleb Kelly. First and 10, Boyd County at the Johnson Central 45. We're down to 5:02 left to go in the ball game now. The clock will stop to move the chains, and then we'll start it back up, and it does. The Lions look over at their far sideline there to get the play from Coach Evan Ferguson. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. Sexton to the left side of Manning as he takes the snap out of the shotgun, tucks it and runs under a heavy rush to pick up a 1 and maybe 2. And he stood up, and we got a late flag on the play. We'll have to see what this is. It's thrown from the backfield. So let's see what we've got here.
Might be a personal foul there on Johnson Central.
Yep, personal foul, Johnson Central, dead ball. That's going to give Boyd County 15. 4:33 left to go in the ball game.
I think he had him, he had him down, but a little extra.
And it started driving him into the ground.
Yeah, kind of slammed him there.
Moves the ball up to the Johnson Central 29-yard line. First and 10 Lions. Clock starts running again. 4:25 left to go in the ball game. A 2-by-2 set here for Boyd County. Manning out of the shotgun, takes a snap, looks, quick hitter again to Thomas Crawford. Picks up a couple here down to around the 26-yard line. So a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 now for the Lions. The ball's going to be over on the right hash mark. Down to 4 minutes left to go. The Lions have to have a little bit of urgency here. 2 out wide to the left, 2 out wide to the right, at least as of right now. Sexton will be the man in the backfield alongside Manning out of the shotgun to his left side. A 2-by-2 set again. Manning takes the snap, drops, looks, fakes, throws across the middle of the field, has Kelly at the 10, brought down at the 6, maybe the 5-yard line. First and goal, Boyd County. 3.5 left to go in the ball game now. Boyd County first and goal from the 5-yard line.
Greg, this Red Zone trip is brought to you by Realtor Logan Fraley Wallace and Executive Properties. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, let Logan handle the process. Give her a call, 606-923-2957.
Manning hands it off to Sexton, who gets it up to about maybe the 2 or the 1 yard line as he's brought down. We got a line getting up slowly here. That's Taryn Tackett. We don't need him down.
Taryn's a tough kid. He'll be all right.
Yep. The second goal, Boyd County from the 2 yard line. 2 out wide to the right. Out of the shotgun. Manning takes the snap, hands it to Sexton. He's going to be stood up at the 1 yard line. 3rd down and goal now, Boyd County. The clock being a factor here as we're down to 2.5 left to go in the ball game. Boyd County trying to make it a 1-possession game here. They'll work it from the right hash mark this time. 2 out wide to the right again. The H-back again set up to the right. That being Brody Castle. Handoff again to Sexton. He'll take it into the end zone this time for the touchdown. So with the clock needs to stop here. Now they run it back to 2:13. Is a 1 yard run from Sexton. Gets Boyd County back to within 21-13. Crank with the extra point try here on the way. Evan Williams will hold. Good snap. Holds down, kicks up, and what else is new? Crank hits it again. 21-14. Johnson Central leads it. We're going to keep it right here. Only 2:13 left to go in this football game. It's a 21-14 ball game. Johnson Central on top of Boyd County. And it's been a well-played game by the Lions.
It has. The defense has played really well.
Yep.
Like you said, they bend, but they don't break, and created a couple of turnovers, and we need one more.
Yep, and you got both teams with 3 timeouts left here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And, turnover or 3 and out's what you need here because there's only 2:13 left in the game.
Yep.
But will the Lions go for an onside kick?
It's a possibility. I see a different kicker.
Nope, you still got Crank. Yep, you got Crank out there, don't you?
Yep.
Lined up like he's going to kick it over to the Boyd County's left side over in front of their sideline. Let's see what happens. And, hey, what do you have to lose?
Hey, we've got to get a 3 and out if we don't get this anyway.
Absolutely. So 2:13 left to go in the ball game. Boyd County sets up on what at least appears to be an onside kick here, trailing it by 7. And Crank will kick the onside kick. It takes a bounce. Johnson Central will fall on it and have it 1st and 10 at the Boyd County 49. Central had their hands. Here, Johnson Central will line up in that wishbone again. Sloan will go under center. Boyd County stacking the box. Handoff, first man through. Gets maybe to the 45-yard line and pick up a 4, and Boyd County is going to call a timeout with 2:04 left to go. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 now for Johnson Central.
Yeah, we've got to get them stopped here because we're going to have to use our 2 timeouts that we have left, and a 1st down would pretty much put it, they could kneel down, go into victory formation.
Yes, one more timeout or one more first down, probably do it.
Yep.
And, you know, Boyd County, that last offensive series, did a good job driving down the football field.
Probably the best drive we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a combination, couple run plays, and Jace was really good right there.
And it was something you had to have.
Yeah, and it wasn't just one receiver. I think in that he had like 4 different receivers he threw to there, or 3.
Second down and 6 now for Johnson Central. They need to get to the Boyd County 39. They're at the 45 right now. They'll get back into that wishbone offense and just try to pound the football here. Hand off to the first man through. Morrow gets the first down, and that'll move the chains. That's going to make it tough now.
First down, Johnson Central.
Timeout, Boyd County. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Now you have to get a turnover.
Have to have a turnover. I think at the very I'm trying to do the math here real quick, and
it's going to be close if it goes 4 downs.
Yeah, I think they can pretty much,
because you got one timeout left.
Yeah, I don't think we can stop the clock after one more possession unless there was a turnover.
2:01 left to go in the football game. It's Johnson Central 21, Boyd County 14. We'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson after this ball game. The ball at the 38-yard line. They needed the 39, got to the 38, so first down and 10, Johnson Central.
We do have a district game go final. Ashland wins 35-21 over Greenup County.
Okay. Good ball game there. Wishbone again for Johnson Central. Handoff, first man through Morrow. Gets shy the 30-yard line. We're going to call it the 31. Boyd County is going to take their final timeout with 1:55 left to go. It's going to bring up a second down and 2 now for Johnson Central.
You know, if they're going to keep running the ball, let's try to get in there and punch one out.
This is Boyd County's third and final timeout.
You know, I know that, you know, right now it doesn't look like we're going to come out on the winning side here, but I think we've sent a little statement here that we're for real. I mean, we've gotten better each and every week, and you know, we're playing a really, really quality football team here tonight, and we've held our own.
We have, but the first thing Ferguson's going to tell me when he gets up here is if it ends up this way is we're not into moral victories.
No, not at all.
And you know, it's I tell you what, though, you got to tip your cap to the Boyd County defense here tonight.
Yep, they've done a great job, and you know, hopefully we can you know, punch one out here and get one more offensive possession. But I think they can probably go into victory formation if they want to.
After this, yep, second down at about 2 here for Johnson Central, maybe 3. Out of that double wing, they hand it off to Morrow, who gets a first down, moves the chains inside the 25. Boyd County's out of timeouts, 1:49 left to go. The clock will start running once they move the chains, and fans start to file out here at Jim Matney Field. They were here for 4 quarters tonight.
They were. I mean, we
everybody got their money's worth.
Yep.
Ball's at the 23-yard line over in that far hash mark, the right hash mark. Game clock down to 1:20. Play clock down to 12. Johnson Central will line up in a victory formation. Sloan will go under center, take the snap, take a knee. Brings up second down now. Take the knee one more time.
Yeah. And like I said, I know it's we're not into moral victories, but our kids fought really hard tonight, and hopefully we can just take this game tonight and we can build on it. And, yeah, we've still got 3 more district games ahead of us.
Yep.
So, you know, get ready. The next one will be next Friday night in Cannonsburg against the Greenup County Musketeers.
Who played, what'd you say, Ian, 35 to 21? 2-score game there with Ashland.
They threw a pick at the end zone with 3 minutes left.
Okay.
So it was closer.
It was
than the
closer
score.
than that. Johnson Central again will take a snap, victory formation, take that knee, and that'll do it. Clock down to 15. Your final score here tonight, Johnson Central beats Boyd County, a final of 21-14. Let's go ahead, step out, and take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at stats, talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank. Located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Credit Union, member NCUA.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And your final score again here tonight from Johnson Central High School in Paintsville, Kentucky. It was Johnson Central 21, Boyd County 14 in a Class 4A District 6 matchup. That was both teams' first district game of the year. Let's take a look at scoring by quarters. At the end of one quarter of play, it was 0-0. Second quarter, 3 touchdowns scored. You had Johnson Central scoring 2 of those. Colin Cantrell scored first with 6:58 left to go in the half on a 1-yard run. The kick after by Bentley made it a 7-0 game. Boyd County bounced back and tied it up after Sexton had a 7-yard run. Crank's kick after made it 7-7. Then with a minute 16 left to go in the first half, Cantrell again gets into the end zone, and the kick after was good. It made it 14-7 Johnson Central at that point, and that's where we went into the break. Third quarter, no scoring again. Then in the fourth quarter, Johnson Central makes it a 2-possession game, 5:32 left to go. Cantrell again with a 1-yard run. The kick after by Bentley made it a 21-7 game. Boyd County, though, made it interesting with 2:13 left to go. Blake Sexton again with a 1-yard run. Crank's kick was good, 21-14, and that's where your final score ends here. And, Coach, I tell you what, a really good ball game here tonight in Paintsville.
It was. It was a nice, hard-fought game. We did some things really well, and hopefully we can just take this game and build on it. And we've still got 3 more games to go here, and the district's still wide open.
Yes, it is.
Our goal this year was to get into one of those first 2 seeds. Try to avoid that trip to Northern Kentucky in that first round, so that's still attainable. And I saw a lot of good things tonight, and I'm sure Coach Ferg did
question.
too.
Yep.
They'll start watching film. I would venture to say tonight he'll be in the locker room with his coaches watching film and getting ready for Greenup County. But, I think
maybe on the bus trip back.
Well, if he can get something on his phone, some kind of service, I'm sure he will. But, proud of our Lions, and, we're better today than we were last week.
Yes.
So we're moving forward.
And let's go ahead and take a look at some stats.
Okay, finished up there. Jace Manning, 5 rushes for 31 yards. James McDaniels, 4 rushes, 23 yards. Connor Davis had 2 rushes for 20 yards. Caleb Kelly was two rushes for 2 yards, and Blake Sexton was 8 rushes, 23 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Through the air, Jace Manning was 14 for 28 for 108 yards. Receiving-wise, Thomas Crawford was 5 catches, 24 yards. Cam May, 5 receptions for 40 yards. Caleb Kelly, 3 receptions for 38 yards. And C.J. Smith, 1 reception, 6 yards.
Pretty good night offensively there for the Lions moving the football. And they drop it here tonight, though, to Johnson Central, 21-14. And, Ian, you've got some final scores for us, I'm assuming?
Yes, I have 36-6 Fairview over Phelps. As we said earlier in the broadcast, Paintsville beat West Carter 29-6. Only played 1 half there.
Due to a power outage, is that correct?
The lights went out and couldn't get back on. Last score I have for Russell and Fleming is 27-7, and that was at the half, so that should be finishing up here soon.
Russell up?
Yes, Russell is up. And like we said, Greenup County lost 21 points to Ashland's 35, our district opponents there.
Okay, so that's some scores from around the area. Let's go ahead, step out, take a break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll have Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson up here. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RADIO to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney, paid for by Curtis Dotson. And joining me now is Boyd County Head Coach Evan Ferguson. And, Coach, tonight, came up a little bit short. Kids played their hearts out.
They literally left everything on the field tonight, and it just breaks my heart to see them absolutely gut themselves and fight, blood, scratch, claw, do everything they can to find a way to win. We just didn't get it done. I mean, hats off to our kids' effort. Hats off to Johnson Central to find a way to win. And I think the one thing I'll say to start off with is everybody looks at Johnson Central as one of the premier programs in the state, and they are. And they're one of the best football teams right now in the state. And I think we realize that whenever we play, we're right there too. But, I mean, I think we know that. That's the thing that hurts. Our kids know that. We had no doubt. We had zero doubts tonight about believing we could do it. And they literally left it all out there. It's just tough whenever it's, just inches here and there,
It is.
But that's football and that's life. Things happen like that. But, I mean, it's the kids, I mean, these are really good young men, and yes. I'm just really proud and honored to coach them. I can't say enough about them. I'm just thankful that I get a chance to coach them. They've come a long way, and they're getting better each and every week. And seeing them upset right now is, I'm upset, but seeing them, it just kills me because they're the kind of guys that will literally leave it all out there in the field. And they played a winning effort tonight, and as a coach, that's all you can ever ask for. But you just hate to see it come up short like that.
And, you had that drive there towards the end of the game, got in, made it a one-possession game, went for the onside kick. I'll tell you what, though, defensively, your team played really well.
I mean, we played really hard.
Yes.
We played really tough, did a lot of good things. Our hats off to those guys. We gave up yards, but we played good football when it mattered. We had to force some turnovers, just played really tough. I mean, that was an old-school, tough football game, and I'm going to go back and, overthink everything about what, should have done this, could have done that. But, I mean, it's not absolutely zero this on the kids. They played their absolute tails off, and I'm just honored and proud to be their coach.
And, you keep talking about that, which is so true. And, that last offensive series that you had, you drove it 80 yards, got it in with a sense of urgency. And that's making plays at big times.
Yeah, absolutely. It made a big difference for us on it was great that we just was able to get the ball downfield pretty quick. And, I mean, they play their man. They don't change what they do on defense.
Right.
They were sending a lot of pressure early, and I think they did go a little bit safer there on us. And, that's something that kind of helped us on having the time to hit those in-breaking routes because everything all day had to be quick and outside because everything was happening so hard on up the middle, and we was finally able to get some stuff whenever they kind of stopped blitzing as hard, and we got some big plays right there. But, I mean, just so many plays that, just an inch here or there, and we'd be absolutely in a lot better mood right now offensively. I thought we was able to run the ball pretty well tonight. We stayed decently committed to that. Just those long fields killed us, and they're so good. And I thought our kids played out. I mean, like I said, I can't get over how just that's the effort that you dream of as a coach. That's all you can ever ask for, and they gave it to us. But, I mean, those long fields, we had to go 99 yards twice.
Right.
And obviously didn't do it. We got a little bit at least backed out to changed field position a little bit, and that kind of helped our defense there a little bit too. But just would have been nice to kind of that first drive of the game. I really would like to see us convert. We had an opportunity off a quick change. We had a couple more quick changes, and just it was a well officiated game. We had one we ran that, and they got some contact on that slot fade over there, and that's just a big play that. We after a quick change of momentum we'd like to get, and I mean, but hats off to our guys. I can say I'm sound like a broken record, but I mean, it's just so many little things that we did well, but also so many things we got to continue to improve upon. And I think whenever we show that we can play, I mean, with these guys, I mean, we complain about having sometimes a tough sister district. Like, you got Covenant Catholic and Highlands, and we've got a tough district to go. We got Greenup County next week. That needs to be our full focus right now is Greenup County. But, we can play with anybody.
Yep.
I mean, absolutely anybody. And if it starts clicking, we got to get a little bit better on some of our timing things because I think just a little bit of timing. Their man was just good enough to kind of just throw off some timing, or we could have really lit it up, and we just didn't quite get that done. And I just, I'm just going to go back and overthink everything. But I'm really excited to get to work and go get a win next week.
One more thing, and then I'll let you get back down there with the kids. But I thought Jace Manning really played a good ball game.
He did. He really managed the game well. Had a couple, the big scramble.
Yes,
in the
that
first
was a
half
big
was
play.
huge. Did a good job getting the ball up quick tonight, and I thought he played our line blocks really well up front and gave him. They were sending a lot. They're making you every. They were usually sending 5 to 6, so everything's hot alert and. We just never won any of the deep ball battles, and that's something that you have to win against these guys. And but it was close. I think we'll continue to work on our timing. We're working on it in class. 7th period, we work on it before practice and Indy period every day, and we just got to get that better. And I think when we can start taking the top off a little bit more, we'll be a little bit more dangerous. But defensively, our effort was outstanding. Special teams was good tonight. Had a lot of good punt. Kept flipping the field. A lot of great things about our football team tonight. Just really hate to see that kind of come up short because I don't think we got now. The thing I think our kids understand is this wasn't a fluke. We got to make sure we come out next Friday and really prove that we can go be a force in the district and a force in the state.
Coach, I appreciate your time and program certainly moving forward.
Thank you. Go Lions.
That's Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Let's go ahead, step out, take a break. When we come back, we'll close things out on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Boyd County drops a tough one here tonight in district play to Johnson Central. Final score 21-14. Boyd County in action again next Friday night, this time at home at the Boyd County Athletic Complex to play host to district rival Greenup County. And that ought to be a good one as well. Don't forget about the coaches show 7 to 8 on Tuesday nights, as we'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson for that. Special thanks back at the studio to Wayne Fowler, doing a great job as he 100% all the time does. Special thanks to my broadcast partners tonight, Ian Wilburn and Pete Fraley. And until Tuesday night, I'm Greg Preston. Good night and God bless.
This has been Boyd County Lions High School football on Hank FM 105.7 WLGC. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
First National Bank, Primary Plus Healthcare, Members Choice Credit Union, Clark's Pump and Shops, Border Sporting Goods, Ashland Community and Technical College, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Tri-State Ophthalmology, Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson, Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, and by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston.
Tune in next time for all your Boyd County Lions high school sports action. This broadcast of Boyd County Lions athletics has been an exclusive presentation of the Total